are back.
We're back
for some more Valorant. I was sick on Thursday, so unfortunately was not here for NIU, but now we are back, and it is Western Michigan time. It is a team of 0-3 versus a team of 0-4. These are the two bottom feeders of the ESC right now. Unfortunately, this is a must-win match for both.
Definitely.
This is a must-win match, or you're pretty much not making it to the LAN. Especially if you're Miami here, you have to look at your losses. We're gonna get straight into it. You've lost to 1-3 Central Michigan, 2-2 NIU, and 3-0 Akron. You have a whole range, but like you can't be losing to the bottom half of the team because tiebreakers goes back to the individual matchups.
Definitely, especially with how we've been playing recently. There's definitely been a lot of improvement from how we began. When we first started off, it was going real rough for us. We weren't playing like a team. It was clear that we had never been like coherent as this before, but as we slowly have gone on, we've seen improvements. And while last time there was a little bit more breakout, like near the end, they like kind of fell apart a little bit, they were still strong in that first game. And even in like that first half, they were playing strong, but we just have to keep that. We have to play strong the entire game two. And if it happens, game 3, we got to lock in because this is important. We cannot lose this at all. This is the most important part right now.
Yeah. So looking at our maps today, so we start with Corrode, which NIU they did win, correct? They won. They won on Corrode, which is why I think they picked it first, and they are on attack for that one.
No, NIU we actually beat them on Corrode. Corrode was the map that we won on, and then Bind and Abyss are the two that they beat us on. Corrode was we saw some really good plays from them. They were playing like a team, using their utility perfectly. And then it was the Bind and Abyss that we kind of got beaten up a little bit on.
So we're starting an attack there first, and then we move to Bind on defense. We usually attack first, so them starting on defense could be the change-up they need on Bind. Maybe it's the one thing they're lacking. And then if we need to, a decider is going to be Abyss, where we are defending on that. Hopefully it doesn't come to a map 3 again. Hopefully 2-0 clean sweep for Miami here. We can only hope. But let's look at this WMU team. Ascended to Immortals, their captain. This is also a team that's been struggling. I mean, if you can't win, you're not going to the LAN. So both of these teams, someone's walking away with a win today.
Someone here is going to end their losing streak. It's just going to be who does it.
Who does it indeed. But for right now, maybe we have some Valdol to play.
Ooh.
If our production is ready for that. But maybe we can talk about that Corrode map a little bit more from NIU.
Okay.
We are ready to go to Valdol. So let's run some Valdol. Let's test our Valorant knowledge here. And let's start. Where are we going to start with? Let's start with Guess the Agent. We got to.
Okay. I like this one. This one's fun.
Let's start with Guess the Agent at the top.
Okay, for some reason I'm kind of feeling
I picked the last time, so you start this.
Give me a chamber. Give me a chamber.
I don't hate that.
First try.
No.
We got Sentinel.
Okay, it's a Sentinel.
Not 2021, so it's probably. Ooh, do you think KJ?
Oh yeah, try KJ.
Because it has Vito wasn't in this last time, so.
Oh,
that was fast.
Oh yeah.
Wait, guess the Pixel Agent.
Oh.
What even are we? Is that Fade?
Oh yeah, the gray hair. Nope.
Oh. What? How are we even supposed to? Where did the gray come from?
We go guess the map here.
Oh no, is that Breeze?
That's Breeze.
That's on Breeze.
That's Breeze.
Oh no.
Isn't that just in the new hallway?
No, I think this is say Breeze and then give me a.
Is it not?
It might be shop. I think it's a shop. Down to the bottom right above a lobby.
Yeah, a shop
is a shop.
I think it's metal doors, or it's one of the two hallways. A shop.
The problem is it uses a lot of this. You gotta click on the specific part on the map. So go down to the bottom right. There we go. Okay, so it is a. Okay. Yeah,
I would try a hall.
This is the new. Yeah, try a hall. This is the new map. This is like the new. Try a hall.
No.
Midwood doors. Honestly.
Oh.
No, it's not mid. It's not mid.
Yeah,
It's not mid. It's not mid. It's not mid. It's not pyramid. It's not a site. It's switch doesn't exist anymore. Metal doors, possibly. It's not a.
I would try metal doors.
Try metal doors.
A metal door. No.
We are just absolutely.
Maybe
fumbling
is
the
it
bag.
bridge? Could it be under bridge?
Oh, maybe. Try a bridge. If not, I think we go a lobby because what if it's like that hallway that they cut off?
It could be. Oh my gosh.
All right, give me a lobby. I think we're fumbling the bag real
or it
hard
could just
here.
be a rope.
But like a rope doesn't exist. A rope doesn't exist anymore. So if it's it's the doors.
It has to be.
Give it a shot. Wait. No. Yeah, give me a rope. We
Yeah.
are so bad at this.
It's like the little.
It's like the.
Holy.
No, it's can't like okay, fine. A switch.
A switch?
Screw it. You know?
Has to be. It has to be something.
Because it's
Okay,
wow. That doesn't exist
that doesn't
anymore.
exist anymore.
That doesn't exist.
Not our fault. All right.
Okay.
Guess the rank. Hopefully, you don't get screwed on.
Like last time. It was so
Yeah,
weird.
last time it was just.
Oh no, this is low.
This
Oh,
is low. That's a bad
That's
bird
a really
right there.
bad sky bird. Okay, good shot.
Okay.
What do you say, plat? Plat gold?
Yeah, do plat. Like,
No.
no. Run it again. Run it again. Let's see.
Okay, so headshot on the I think Phoenix. Very bad blind.
Very bad.
But they did kind of flick it. There's no gun buddy this time to give us some
No.
ideas. And then they hit the shots. So something I've learned is even in low ranks, you can still have good aim. It's just your ability usage and your
So
team
gold?
generally can be absolutely garbage. So give gold a shot. If not, then diamond.
Yeah. Try gold. Yep.
Yep. We had the guess. We knew that. Guess the ability. Okay.
Oh, we
great.
have nothing.
We great. We got the corner. Okay.
Your teleport.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Here's the problem. I think if I've seen this correctly, it just gives you the corners until like.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
So Yoru. Oh wait, isn't it? Don't we have to like
Teleport.
do the specific? Search up Yoru and see what we can get from him. Did we just guess like the? I hate you. I hate you.
That's fake out. That's fake out.
You said the teleport, but you still got it right. Oh wait, that's
That is fake out.
That's fake out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fake out. Wait, go back up. I just got so lucky. Oh, that's a okay.
Hold on. Ruination is no. Wait. No limits. Comet. Not wait. Is this Astra's?
No.
No.
It would be purple.
Is it Goldwing? It's either Goldwing. It's not Valiant
I
Hero.
thought
It's
it
not
was-
Grid Crash. It's not Soul Strife. It's not Artisan. So the whole top is gone. The whole second row is wrong. Ruination is different. Starlight Odyssey is not this. Well,
No, there's no way.
no. Valiant Hero is the one with the staff. So
Yeah,
it's not that.
that one. It's
Comet Ghost is a no. Serenity Ghost is definitely no. Grid Crash, I don't know what that is.
Try Grid Crash.
Try Grid Crash, or
Yeah.
I think it's Goldwing, and I'll say give Grid Crash a shot. Oh, it's that one. Say go Goldwing. That's the one on the bottom, bottom right.
Nice. Nice.
I don't like that. I know that. Guess the quote. Oh
Yeah.
gosh. Okay.
No one-
Brimstone. No one die on me. We're all going home.
Oh my god. Brimstone. Oh, of course you would clock it instantly. You resident Brimstone main. Well,
How did I know that? I don't know how I knew
you
that one.
You instantly clocked it, but I think we're just gonna wait here until our players are ready. I think they're loading into their match right now. So I think we're on
We're
agent,
in agent select.
we're on
Okay.
agent select.
There is
so
a. Oh, we're about to go on agent.
We're about to go on agent select. So hopefully by the time we come back, we'll be on agent select. Head to a quick be right back. We'll head to a quick be right back. Don't go anymore. More Miami
Anymore.
Valorant coming at you shortly. Stay tuned.
See you in a sec.
straight back into this. And it looks, let's look what we got here. Remember, this is Corrode, and we're attacking first. So Evan on the chamber, Samlon on that fade. River's going a comfort pick here and going that clove. Thoughts on that?
Okay, so I have seen a lot more Viper on this map than I have been used to. Viper, I originally was thinking there's no way she's good on this map, but honestly, you could fit her into just about any map at some point and she'll be good. Clove is a pretty good pick, especially since you have that Omen. Omen is great for clearing just about any. He can reach entire sites. He can reach from halfway across the map and you're fine. But Clove, the whole good thing about her is she can place 2 smokes down at the same time or can place a smoke after death. That's going to be a big advantage, especially given that if they push on the same site that they killed her on, then we'll be good. Fade, obviously a very popular pick. Skye, Fade is like a popular on this map. Skye, seeing that a little bit more is pretty interesting, but I mean, you can make her work in just about anything. She's got just about any type of utility in the game that you need. Neon, I hate Neon. I'm gonna say it out. I'm gonna say it right now. I hate Neon. It's a good agent, but it feels like you're playing Call of Duty in Valorant, and I no. And then the Chamber, and then the Omen. So those 2 are just always a good pick. Waylay on our side. Waylay, the new amazing duelist, still busted. Still that molly that you have that like slows them. It's so good. It's the insta pop immediately, giving you almost a free kill depending upon how you swing. But we are beginning the game here, and we have Miami on attack with
WMU,
Western Michigan on defense as we prepare. We're all setting up. Seems more like a B push with the Chamber lurking over towards A. Neon and Chamber looking like they may have a fast push here on the A site. They may try to get out there. Maybe the Neon has a shorty, gonna run in, get a pick, run back. But we do see like a little bit more stacked towards A. So if we are fast enough, we should be able to get on site. We have everybody pushing in. Modi and Sa preparing to push. We have a smoke for mid. Are they going to start rotating over?
You do have Central Michigan already aggressed up A. They have taken main very, very quickly here. So Miami's instantly just going to rotate. Realize that the weak site is B here, but they are going to get mollied off. That does give time for Western Michigan to take mid here. Sa's going to get tagged a little bit, but he's just ready to go in. He's going to stun Viper, and he's already into back sight.
Oh.
Biggie's going to find one. And right now, Miami's pinned on B as the rest of Western Michigan. Moody's going to find one. Zeki's going to find a returning pick here. He's going to find 2. And right now, Miami's left onto a 2v4 here. They're going to have to get aggressive. Going to have to make a play. They're going to find 1. They're going to find 2. Moody's going to find 1. He's going to drop down. Moody wins it. Miami wins the first round.
There we go.
A very quick round. I didn't even realize it happened.
That was just instant. That was amazing. I mean, the drop from heaven, dropping them very low on HP, that was huge, especially given that the moment that you take that damage, you are not 100% accurate. So that they were able to get those shots off and finish them off. Modi, amazing work. I mean, honestly, all in all, like, it got scary there for a second, especially with them running into the spawn. But after that, they just played really well, and I definitely don't see... I mean... Great, they get the buy, they get their guns, and now they're able to play a little bit more aggressively.
I mean, it was a great calm to swing both mid and find those picks here. It looks like Miami's kind of playing in the default here. They want Central Michigan to be the aggressors here, to push up into their better guns here, and they're kind of doing that here on mid. They have them smoked out on mid here. They're just going to find him. Evan's going to find a quick pick on Lettuce, and right now only 1 found, but they have both sites are open here. You could take a site if you want, but it looks like they're going to try to fight this. Shot's going to go out. Sa's going to find 2. Samuel's going to find 2 here. And, Moody's just going to shoot down Jukebox Man. And Miami just kind of firing manned it right down mid, and they win at 2-0.
It didn't even look like they got touched at all. They were perfectly fine, like no damage going out towards them at all. You don't see that very often, but amazing work from Miami finishing out there on the second round. Right now we're seeing some Guardians, some Vandals, that Outlaw, which is going to be super strong going into this next round. But them all being able to have their weapons and being not losing anybody, that's going to be huge for this round, especially since they're able to get a little bit more economy going for them.
And that's something we've been talking about the past 3 games is the economy usage from Miami. They've been really trying to scrape together buys here. Lettuce is going to find Evan really quick on this A hit here. One gun down from Miami, but they are kind of grouped towards B here. That is the lurk, and he's just going to go in for it. Sut's going to kind of fake out, take this lower half. Is he able to find anything? Moody's able to find Big E, and they kind of have sight here for free. You do have Viper. Are they able to find Viper on a pick here? Last time they peeked him, he got 2. He's going to find 1. River peeking, not able to find anything here. Round's going to slow down. Spike does go down, but Central Michigan is here. And you have that chamber on a flank here. Are they able to find anything? The rest of Central Michigan is gathered. They are trying to take space. They don't realize someone's on the flank here.
No.
Lettuce is going to take down Modi right now. 2v3 here. Shot's going to go out, and Jukebox Man is going to hit a clean double tap. Western Michigan able to bring a round back here. 2-1 still in favor for Miami.
I've been noticing as they've been going here, they've been grinding for that neon ult. They have gotten orb for them. They've gotten the spike for it. They are just trying to feed into that neon ult, and that neon ult is terrifying. You either have to head tap them or you have to spray and pray that you will hit something. But as we see, Miami here is going more towards, actually they're kind of just doing a split push right now. They should have full guns, able to buy completely. We have, it looks like WMU is pushing more towards a B with Viper and Sky on the A site. We're preparing, getting a little bit weighted. Ooh, more like a mid push here. We have the chamber holding that A with the fade, pushing up here a little bit. We're getting more into mid. Immediately pushing into that that connector area, that link. You see him pushing in, waiting a little bit more. Sky, or the dog's going through, pushing in. We have 2 back sight right now. The fast rotate over for WMU. A shot's going out. Big E getting taken out by Evan. We now have sight. We're able to get the spike down potentially if we're able to get on in time. Everybody's just waiting a little bit more, waiting for potentially some pushes. We have nothing quite yet as we see all of them pushed more towards the defender side spawn. A TP going out. Getting, we see Modi getting a little bit more mid-aggressive, holding this angle here. This will probably be pretty good for them if they don't expect it. But we see Molly's going in a bunch of utility getting popped as we wait a little bit more for WMU. Nothing quite yet, no movement. As we see the ult immediately coming out, tagging 3. They're all deaf. Oh, and the spray down, another round for Miami. Amazing work. That spray down was beautiful.
They've been playing together. They've been playing as a unit here. This is the type of Valorant we want to see. But like you said, they have to be able to play this sort of Valorant constantly throughout 2 maps here. And it looks like Central Michigan's already going to take a timeout here, which I don't mind. I don't think this is a bad timeout from Central Michigan, but this is a early timeout. You have to make adjustments here, or you're kind of screwing yourself for the rest of the map. Well, Miami has been taking fights together. They've been finding their ones. They've been playing great.
Yes.
What does Western Michigan have to do to kind of change it up here to kind of combat what Miami's doing?
I mean, honestly, it just seems right now that it's just the gunfights. I mean, that first round, you saw them all playing together in the mid area, and then they just lost to the 2v4. We saw on that site there, even though they were deafened and all the utility had gone out, maybe the best play there would have been to wait out the fade ult and not push, because you already knew where the fade was and probably where a couple other ones are, and you also don't have that little Halls connector there cleared, so you don't know. They could swing out at you when you least expect it, especially since you can't hear anything. So maybe playing back and waiting a little bit longer would have been the best call. The swings getting mowed down, that also is just, there's not much you can do about that situation. They have the better ideal angle. I guess right now the whole situation is trying to ensure that they can't get on that site, because consistently they've been getting the site, they've been holding it, and they've been able to get the picks that they need to be able to maintain that site. But as we see here, Miami's pushing more towards A, and we are seeing a little bit more of the chamber lurking towards B.
We have, and usually wherever this chamber goes is where this neon also going to. Chamber is peeking out here. He's going to get taken down by Suh, and that's another instant pick that's giving Miami the advantage. He's been aggressive every single time on A, and really, besides 2 rounds, he's getting taken out 50% of the time, and that's not what you want. It does look like Western Michigan is stacked here, and this is a great read from Miami to kind of fall back here, play towards that open side of B, and you already have Evan lurked up so much. He sees no utility. He's had no resistance taking sight, and right now, Western Michigan is still on A. They are still convinced that smoke, that one smoke is holding them. Sight execute's going to start here. Waylay ult's going to go out. It's going to find nothing here, but it is going to tell Western Michigan they do have sight here. Miami's able to get the plant down for free, and they're just going to take all the space that they can. They are tripled up here on B. And they're just going to slow it down. They're going to fall back, actually. You have 2 up in heaven. Everyone from Western Michigan is here. Bird's going to go out. Execution's going to begin. Juke Man throws it up. He's not able to find one. Ev's going to find one. Samuel's going to find another one. Oh. And the dissection from CT. Miami goes up 4-1.
That was a beautiful piece up right there. I mean, once again, we just saw that spray down as all of Western Michigan was just playing together there and immediately got mowed down by all of Miami. I mean, that push into spawn was beautiful, getting everybody up there and then just waiting for Amal to peek and mowing them down. I mean, it, once again, just there's not much you can do about that situation. It's just you have to either hit the headshot or pray that your spray is going to be better than theirs. And right now, Miami's has just been on point, especially since we're hitting those shots. We are able to consistently keep getting these early picks, and we're just doing amazing work, as we see here. Jukebox immediately taking out Samlon. Taking out the Chamber, who had an operator. That's going to be a huge pick there for Miami, as we immediately fall back, pushing more towards this A site, which nobody is on, especially with that early Chamber pick. You see him pushing in a little bit more, the jump in over. We see him pushing in here. Not finding any contact, immediately getting over towards site. Oh, Chamber peeking towards mid, seeing the Chamber, getting the omen immediately, falling back and running back towards A here. We get the plant down, and it is now in favor of Miami with a 4-3.
I want to talk about that patience on that shot there. Did you see that? He took his time, he lined up the head, and was just calm, cool, and collected. That sometimes these freshmen have been known to rush their shots, have been a little antsy. That's what you like to see. That's a great shot right there. But right now, it does look like Central Michigan. Oh, it's going to go out. Jukebox Man shut down. Saw's going to find that Viper, and the cross is going to happen. Saw's going to find another one, and Miami shutting it down 5-1.
That was amazing, especially given how hard they were grinding for that Neon ult. They were giving it orb just about every time that the Chamber gained into that A main area. And just getting that immediate headshot on it, making it completely useless, that just made all the things they've been grinding for just null, void, not even mattering. And we are now seeing Miami push more towards A, but that is a huge ult off the board, especially given that you can just run around and spray. But that headshot was crucial to that round potentially. And we see Miami a full push towards A, not even a lurk. It was a good throw. It was a good attempt. But you see the immediately there's a so close right on top of them. But you see the ult going out, and the Neon in the smoke getting taken out by Evan with the shorty. Getting in there a little bit more. You see him pushing more into this elbow area. You see him peeking, and you get the 1 pick. That's 2 down, 4. Oh, 1 close out. Oh. They do get him taken off, but that finishes out the round for Miami. We do use River's ult, but honestly, amazing work there.
They just kind of mowed them down. Everyone was towards A. And Miami says, we don't care. We're going. And if you're in our way, we're mowing you down. And everyone got mowed down there. What a round.
What a round.
What a recognition by Evan to jump into the smoke with the shorty, knowing that Neon could be close with a great shot. And right now, 6-1, Miami's economy's looking great. They've had barely any players die. You do have, it looks like, 3 stacked up here for Western Michigan towards this A, or towards mid here. They're trying to find something. Chamber's going to TP out, and they're going to take the space here. Oh. Trades go out. Jukebox Man, River going to trade out. Modi's going to find another one here. Round is going to slow down here a bit. Western Michigan kind of spread out more towards this B here. And you also, Big E's going to find River on a nice off angle there. Evan's gonna slowly back off. Samlon's going to find Lettuce, and right now that A side is wide open, and it's a great call by Miami to get that plant down and have the open space. Run away from that Viper ult. You have 1 going flank here, and you have 1 coming CT. Can they recognize? Can they play the ones here? Let's see what happens. Round's gonna slow down. Bomb ticking. They're gonna try to. Western Michigan's going to come closer together, come through here mid, and Miami's going to recognize it instantly. This is a great play. Swing's going to go at 1. He's not able to find another one. Samlon's there for the finish. 7-1 Miami. They have taken over this game. They have got all the momentum and are rolling with it right now.
Amazing work, and especially given that they had a Viper ult on that B site, so you know Viper's there. And then you hear the Sky ult going out, and it kind of gives a little bit of an audio cue of where you are, especially with how fast that little, I guess, cabbage, how fast that cabbage finds you. And that gave them the knowledge that they needed, that they are both on that site. So they were able to immediately rotate and just get out of there. But as we see Miami here, gearing up more towards an A push with the Neon and the Chamber doing their similar peak. But we have that Chamber more towards B for us. Peeking out, pushing in, a little bit more utility going out. Saw finding both!
Oh, I wish we could have seen that, but Saw's
beautiful.
finding two. This is always the matchup to watch here on A. You have Chamber constantly peeking, and Chamber getting sat down. Listen, this is just like the Abyss map with Miami. You peek the Chamber and you're getting sat down. We're peeking the Chamber and sitting him down. Central Michigan has to change something up here, but it looks like Miami already has. Saw's gonna find his 3K. Ace watch potentially. Evan's gonna find a quick pick on Viper. 5v1 already. Omen's gonna get found out here. Is he gonna find it to him? Sun's gonna try to get the 4K. Sun's gonna get the 4K. Let the man fry. 8-1 Miami. They are on a roll, and they cannot be stopped right now.
Amazing work there. I mean, getting those 2 picks immediately at the start, pushing into sight, getting another one, and then just having the reads for mid, even though they didn't quite expect the Omen to be there. I mean, he'd been playing quiet, but the jump peak, finding him, and then letting Sud do it was just for the love of the game. I mean, honestly, like, that was just insane, but amazing work there. It looks like WMU is gearing up more towards A here with only Viper toward this B push. Oh, they are all going in. A bunch of utility getting popped, and right now we only have the Samlon waiting it out. 1 pick. The blind going out to find him, but a little bit more blind utility going out. You have that Chamber close. He doesn't figure it out, but luckily we were able to get him picked off there. You have, oh my gosh, this is just like last time when they were playing, and you have 2 people immediately slowed, getting one, another one pushing from behind, getting another one. River taking the fight, popping him out, and that's another round for Miami.
I don't even know what happened there.
The attackers became the defenders, and the defenders became the attackers.
What recognition by Miami there to flank A instantly. What a round. Like, no matter what Western Michigan throws at Miami, Miami has an answer for everything right now. And they are just on a roll. 9-1. After that 3rd round, they're like, yeah, we're done losing. Yeah. Let's keep it going. 9-1.
With NIU, we saw that exact same play, except it was NIU making that play, getting the flank on Miami. So it was amazing that they were able to turn that around and give it over back to them.
Oh, Chamber ult has been popped here. Saw has been tagged. He's down to 23. He's going to able to cross.
Ooh.
Lettuce is able to find Saw. River's going to find Omen, though. This is a great... Blind's going to go out. He's going to miss. River's going to find one. Jukebox Man's going to find 2. Modi, my bad, is going to find another one. Jukebox Man goes down. 2v2 here. You have Sky on the flank. You have Viper coming from CT. Plant's going to go down. Are they able to find the timing here? They're not going to realize someone could possibly be flanked.
Oh, wait, they might.
Oh, run-up's going to happen. Both are going to get blinded. And Western Michigan finally taking a round back 9-2, going on to the last round of the half.
As we saw there, it seemed that they were on kind of a light-ish buy, as we saw the Chamber with his ult, a couple others with a few other like lesser guns, but it seems right now that they potentially should be able to fully buy up here, especially Miami, since they've been having a little bit of a tear recently. Their economy should not be having any issues whatsoever right now, but we do see we have 3 ults ready here right now. You could get Samlon to ult sight using the Deafen to potentially give the Omen a chance to maybe TP into Heaven. I mean, it'd be a little bit of a play, but you never really know. But as you see here, we also have the Waylay pushing more towards this B.
You want to play? Let's play.
That is our Chamber, I believe, popping his ult as we now prepare for a little bit of a push in. Viper immediately dropping a bunch of utility, and it seems like they know now that there's about 3 people here with 4. They have 4 people stacked here with 2 towards the mid and 2 towards the back site here. Evan getting a pick on Big E towards mid. Seems this Neon is also about to try to take the fight here, but you should not fight a Chamber ult. Oh, nothing. Oh my gosh!
I don't even know what happened on the A side there. Absolute dismantle of Western Michigan. 10-2, 9-3 curse avoided to Miami is on a roll. You had Omen TP all the way to A. He had that free side open. You had Evan on mid with his up, just absolutely shut it down. They are on a roll, but now it's on a new half. You have to settle yourself down. This is an entirely new half. This is an entirely new game. Economies have reset. There is a chance for WMU to still come back here. You got to keep your foot on the gas here and keep it rolling here. Keep rolling over them. And it looks like Western Michigan is going to kind of go in a 4-1 here, having that Viper lurk, maybe B, maybe mid. Miami right now in kind of a 2-3, maybe 2 going towards mid there to play in that cubby. Let's see what happens here.
We're waiting a little bit more here as we see him pushing up. You have WMU pushing in on this A site with the 2 playing the cross, holding out. They do see the Omen pushing in a little bit. Omen Modi is able to get out, immediately tagging the chamber. Waiting out a little bit. Peeking, getting a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy as we immediately fall back. Samlon about to use his utility. Nothing quite yet. Don't bonk it off a random object again. No, we're good. Going out, and we see them immediately rotating away. No contact just yet. Does he fall back? We're still waiting a little bit, but we are still pretty even here. Oh, come on, Evan. Hit those shots. Yes, sir. Evan getting the pick on Jaeger. We're waiting a little bit more here as they immediately push over. Oh, it seems they're immediately rotating back as well with the chamber on A, getting jump peeked by our Omen. He does seem to know he's there. We also have Samlon still sitting in that back corner, waiting for a little bit more contact. 2 people more towards this link area. Blind going in, does catch River. River sitting in the corner, unable to find anyone as their Omen finds 2. Sa and River getting taken out. But Modi holds this close angle. Modi holds this close angle, getting Dumpling. No, we just wait. Just wait for a little bit more contact. You have that Omen pushing into site. Plant about to go down as we have numbers right now. Bioleth and Big E, the only Biokev, whatever his name is, I don't know, but we see them remaining waiting out a little bit as the spike just continues ticking. A bunch of utility getting thrown out a little bit of utility getting thrown out by Miami, trying to make those one-ways, trying to make it a little bit more in their favor as we see Modi pushing in. No contact just yet, about to swing through the smoke. Finding one, finding the second. Amazing work from Miami.
That's another piss around. That is 11-2. You could probably maybe safely assume 12-2 with this buy round coming up. Maybe if you're Western Michigan, you have to buy some stingers here. You have to throw something against the wall. You're on your last leg already, and we're nearly 14 rounds into this. Map 1's almost over already, and we started 20 minutes ago.
We're still going.
Map 1 is almost over. But right now, Western Michigan seems like they have nothing going for them. Miami is stomping out every single thing that they do here. And right now, you got to throw something against the wall. You probably have to buy up here. But if you buy and lose, you're thrown onto map point with barely anything. And it looks like they're just going to try to gun it up B. Can Evan get anything going? Ooh, Saw's going to find Jukebox Man. Lettuce is going to find Saw, though. 1-for-1 trade here. Only Evan remains on the site. Gadget destroyed. But it looks like Miami is here quick. He's going to find 1. He's going to find 2. And right now we're on map point already. They dismantled them. Great read by Miami. 12-2 map point.
That wasn't even just a light buy. That was as heavy as they could do it. You saw an Outlaw there. You saw a couple more guns like a Spectre, maybe even some Stingers. That was a huge hit to their economy, especially given right now that, I mean, they got nothing. They got nothing now. And it is just going to be, they just got to do something. I mean, what do you really do here? Even they're going up mid here, and you may even see maybe an Outlaw towards mid here with Saw. But you see River immediately peeking out, waiting a little bit with the shotgun, sitting towards the corner, waiting it out a little bit. But they're just playing slow, no movement quite yet as we just wait a little bit more.
I think Western Michigan is trying to get some aggression there. Evan's able to find one. Sun gets tagged a little bit. But right now, I think Western Michigan is just hoping that Miami aggresses here, gets very aggressive. And right now, they're not. They're just kind of playing the extremities, maybe taking a little bit of space here. You took a little bit of mid. You're taking A right now. Right now, the space for Western Michigan is closing very, very rapidly. You are not going to have enough space left here. You already have A. Looks like they're going to back off, though, because they're going to try to take mid here. A possible timing. River's able to find one. Gets blinded. It's going to get taken out by Big E. 1-for-1 trade there. They're going to try to kind of close off this mid here. 2 of them are in this connector. Lettuce is able to find Suh here. He was low. 3v3 even game right now. Round's going to slow down. They're going to try to find their way here. Great shots by Evan. And the round's going to slow down even more here. Last 2 remaining. He's going to see one. He's not going to repeat it. No need to. You have the numbers here. Play off the time. Blind's going to go out. Slowly. 1 for 1 here. Samlon's going to take out Lettuce. Lettuce takes out Evan. Playing together. 13 seconds left. And right now, Omen needs to make a play. He's not able to make anything. He has to run. 7 seconds left. 4. He is able to get the play it down, but Miami is right on his tail. He's able to hit the shot, and he drops on him. 13-2, clean from Miami. And we are done with map 1 here, ladies and gentlemen.
Defenders win.
Over. Miami steam rolling Western Michigan here. What a map. We have a lot to talk about and a lot of good things to talk about.
It was amazing.
Oh my gosh. The only one that went semi-positive there for Western Michigan was the chamber.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that chamber was getting sat down every single round.
It's like, what?
There's so much to dissect here. We got to talk about that offensive half, though.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Here's some stats for the game. Evan get 19 and 6. What a round. What a round for the kid. Everyone going positive. Modi going 11 and 4. Like, what a round.
What a round.
But definitely Evan takes it there. He was frying. He was cooking. 6 first kills. That's how you have to start it. You have to be able to get that first pick. You have to be able to play man. And they pretty much did. Maybe besides those 2 rounds they lost, that even came down to like 2v2s that they lost. They played it well. They played it fantastic. What a round.
What a round.
I think what they did was they learned from that NIU game. What did we do well? What did NIU do well? Let's combine that together. And they created a 13-2 stomping.
Yes, 100%. Like, seeing that turnaround there, like Miami able to get those first picks most rounds able to get that first kill. And that immediately starts like at least a little bit of momentum, which they were able to continue on with. Like Suh and Evan both able to usually get those first picks. Suh always taking like a little bit more aggressive angles, usually killing that chamber, especially seeing Evan with those mid pushes, taking out usually 1 person, maybe 2 people mid, depending on the round. The smokes were amazing. Having the rat corners with River, Modi playing a little bit like that as well. Samlon using a bunch of utility to his advantage, which was also amazing. But just the ways that they played together was just a huge improvement from what we've seen in the past. And that we cannot be prouder with the display that they put on.
Definitely. That was fantastic, especially since that map only took us like 28 minutes. That was quick, dominant, and they looked fantastic compared to what we've seen from the past 3 games. This is what you want to see. And it looks like they're going to head to defending on bind here. And again, that's a different change-up than what we've seen from the past 3, which is they want to attack first. Now they're defending first. This could be what they need. This could be a little key they need to unlock for the rest of the season. But we're going to come back to that after break. You're done with me for today.
No!
We have a new caster coming on here for second map. Don't go anywhere. More dominant Miami VALORANT coming at you soon. We'll see you then. Goodbye for now.
Don't go anywhere.
And welcome back to Map 2 here, and I'm joined by new co-caster, Ethan. How you doing, Ethan?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm great. Why don't you introduce yourself to the stream for us?
I'm Ethan. I've played a lot of Valorant in my time. I love Gecko. Everybody knows Gecko, top agent. So yeah.
That is a bold statement right there.
Hey, he's coming back. New patch notes dropping soon. So
let's talk about that map 1. What are your thoughts on that map 1 there?
That was crazy. That was probably some of the most utter domination I've ever seen from Miami. You know, this looks like an entirely different team from what we've seen from the past against NIU and Central Michigan. It was crazy.
Yep. That is kind of what you like to see. They had that dominance on that attack half, especially they kept attacking that chamber. Even with an op in his hand, they still swung and still got him. It was just pure, like, an attack haven.
Yeah.
You love to see it. Now we move to bind. They've really struggled on bind here, but I was talking with the team. It looks like they're going to switch up comps here. They're going to go with the 2 smokes, Brim and Viper, and they're also going to bring a chamber. Very unconventional pick. Thoughts on that chamber pick?
I think it could be good. I think, you know, obviously if you can, you know, get some headshots with his ability. And let's not forget his ultimate. Obviously, his ultimate is really good. It's just another op. It's honestly, you know, just making sure you're taking the right angles.
Yeah.
And you're not peeking dumb, you know. And I think, honestly, it could be a good pick.
I could see so, and especially since you've lost the last 3 bind matchups, you have to be able to switch something up here. And I don't think Central Michigan's ready for what Miami just did to them. Obviously, it's going to hurt the mental a little bit. And now the switch up a comp, you're playing on defense. We've started on attack mostly. It's what you like to see. It's the kind of switch up you need going into a map like Bind. If we need to, if Western Michigan comes back here, we go to Abyss on defense. Kind of the most popular 3 maps here: Corrode, Bind, and Abyss.
Right.
But I wonder what Central Michigan's going to pull out here. Maybe we'll see a Yoru. Maybe we'll see a Gecko. Maybe because, you know, Gecko is kind of powerful on Bind with his blind wingman, especially as a Mosh. Can really get into those spots. What do you expect to see here from Western Michigan?
I could see a Gecko play. You know, Bind, I know a lot. Bind is a good map for him. And, you know, obviously getting the wingman to plant the spike for you, repositioning, sitting somewhere nice, and getting comfortable while taking good angles, it could be really good. Obviously, there's a lot of spots where you can utilize Mosh really well. Dizzy is great here because there's not a ton of cover on some of the sites. So I think a Gecko could be here. Yoru could be a good play too. Obviously, Yoru is very, you know, attack heavy. We need, you know, you got to get in there and use him. So we'll see what they do. If it is, I'm sure the boys can bring it out.
I hope that they can too, because like I said earlier, and just to reiterate, this is like a must-win for both teams. If you want a chance at LAN up in Akron, which has just been confirmed today, LAN is happening in Akron. And it looks like we're going to head to Agent Select here. And kind of like I said, we have that chamber. Veto. Veto. I was not aware that there would be a veto. Maybe it's a little bit of a troll pick. We'll see here. But we also see a Yoru coming out for Western Michigan there. Saw finally switching off. A little troll there from Sa. But you have a Yoru and you have the 2 smokes, obviously, and a Sky and a Raze. So really no Sentinel from Western Michigan. They are trying to heavily rely on this attack app. You can definitely use Yoru as that Sentinel, especially with his TP, how powerful it is on this map. And let's shift over to Miami here real quick. 2 smokes, you have that chamber pick, and I guess they're still waiting on the 1 duelist. Some might go here. Maybe a little bit of trolling doing right before the lobby here. But what do you think of Western Michigan's comp here?
I like the Sky pick. You got to watch out for Jaeger. I was watching a previous match they played against it was NIU, and he was popping off with Viper on this map. I like the Brimstone. Obviously, we called the Yoru. I think we need to watch out here a little bit, but I still am not worried. I don't think Raze is going to really be a problem as long as you can take her out. The Brim smokes obviously are a little annoying, but I think it'll be okay.
And it looks like Such going to go that Waylay here. Everyone looks like they're locked in. Sam on Sky. We have River on the Chamber here. Kind of a little switch up from Evan. Evan on that Viper. You have Moody on are Modi on that Brim and then Sa on the Waylay, who are absolutely just fried. You may as well feed the hot hand, keep him on Waylay, since it is a little bit like a race.
Yeah.
Since Waylay's a little bit like race, I could see it there. I think this is really going to come down to this first half. Can Miami kind of get 6-8 rounds here on this defensive half and kind of take the rest on the attack half? Or is Western Michigan finally going to come back, finally get some momentum as they really have an attack-heavy comp here? What are your thoughts?
I like, for us, I love the Sky pick. I think Sky is a great agent. I think if we utilize the flash correctly and everything. Obviously, you talked about Waylay. Last game was incredible from our Waylay. You know, if you get going hot with Waylay, it's you better stop it somehow, because that agent is just fast paced and is just it owns Duelist.
Yeah, and we really should see first round pistol tactics here, because Miami barely won the last 2, but they still won them, and those are really, really important here. There's a lot of pistol strategies you can implement coming into round 1 here. You can go smoke short and go up, have 3 up short. You can smoke long, kind of take that B long angle. What do you think they're going to do here?
I think, you know, personally, if I was me, I got to go fast. We got to take the site. We got to plant. We got to do it. And, you know, are we on defense? Or
We're on defense first.
We're on defense first. I would play slow, but don't let them take site that fast. I would keep it contained and make sure you can get in a good spot and get some picks.
So let them play into you instead of you playing into them. Okay. I could see it. I do think maybe some aggression here. I think you really got to get Sa going early. Show Western Michigan like he is still on fire and he is still ready to play. And you have to be aware of him constantly. I think a short push here could really prove that, like, we still have your numbers here no matter offense or defense first. So I think you have to go out and make a statement, continue momentum, and continue really shutting them down on all aspects of the game. I think what we're going to see also as the game develops, this River playing as Chamber, the flanks that she's going to be able to get. She had good flanks last time they played Bind, but now really on that Chamber with the teleport back and having that Sentinel ability to lurk, I think she could really make some good plays out of it. She just has to find the timing. Timing was one thing that she really lacked there. Right now, our players on a little bit of a tech pause, and it looks like we are ready to start here. Hopefully, we can get into this match here. Western Michigan versus Miami. Miami taking map 1 on Corrode, 13-2, absolute dominance. They look to continue here again as Western Michigan tries to bring this to a map 3. Any last thoughts from you?
Don't let us get hot.
Don't let us get hot. Hopefully we're going into a match here. We did have a little bit of a tech break. Here we go. We are heading into match. And it looks like you have Western Michigan kind of playing a default here. 3 towards B, 2 towards A. And Miami's really geared up towards the extremities here. Long and showers is what they are going to play here. And it looks like they have 3 on this long here. Viper Smoke going to go out. He's going to lurk into it. They could have a free pop here. Swing! They're able to find one. Evan's able to find one. Samuel's able to find another one. And right now, Western Michigan is being pushed to their boundaries.
Wow. And, you know, they're playing fast. This is how they should come out. Right here, getting the picks early. It's 5-3. Let's see if they can pull it out here.
You do have 2 of them are really, really low. And right now, Miami is going to just back off here. And you have River on a flank. Can they find the timing? Gonna find one. Not able to find another one. 1-for-1 trade here. Jukebox Man's going to find one. And right now, Western Michigan is on their hind legs. They have no map control at all. Miami could be anywhere. They're going to kind of have a good correct call here. Shift over towards A. And all you have right now is Brim just kind of holding down the extremities.
Yeah, we'll see if they can take A here. That's probably their best bet. Get the spike down. But if Brim can get 1 pick here, that would be amazing.
30 seconds left.
Looks like we are starting to rotate over to A.
It looks like their execute's going to start here. And right now, Brim's going to instantly find this out and kind of keep them separated. 15 seconds left, and Miami knows where they are here. They could honestly just deny plant And it looks like 10 seconds left. Plant's going to go down. Are they able to find anyone? Evan's able to find one. Great pick, and they're just going to surround here. And Modi's going to take him out. Great piss around there from Miami. Absolute dominance again. And we hit a quick 1-0 for Miami.
Absolutely brilliant from Miami here. Playing fast. It's, you know, controlling the game is where this is really going to come down to. Is winning these rounds, getting a good eco. And if you're hot the entire time, you don't have to worry about money at all. So we'll see what they do next year. Looks like it's going to be a...
Kind of looks like they're kind of shifting into maybe a default here. Again, you do have the weaker buys. I think they're going to try to play back, try to play into them, or they might shift here, have your replay alert here as they try to barrel it up B. But it looks like round's going to start here. You do have River taking an aggressive stance, and you have the rest of Western Michigan going across. Is he able to find anything? Great shot by River. Lettuce goes down. You have the entirety of A, and right now, the space already feels less for Western Michigan. But they have worked their way up into Hookah, and they're going to kind of shift into maybe a B split here. But Miami is geared for it. 2 players here. They're going to hear the execute. Evan's going to honestly have the gun advantage. Blind's going to go out. He's just going to fall back here. He's going to try and call. They have 3 players here, and they know where they're at. River is able to find another one. That is a 2K for River. And are you going to feed the high hand? River with the 3K. Rotates are instantly going to come out here. And right now you have Brim as the only one on A. But right now, Western Michigan is getting dissected again. Plant's going to go down. Is Molly going to be in time? No, it's going to kind of cut them off from behind. And right now, Miami's going to flood the site. Evan's going to find another one. Samalot's going to finish him off.
Wow. Yeah, wow. River coming out strong with that first pick on the Yoru. That was great. And getting the 2 picks after that, way to control it, way to get aggressive and take those picks. That is absolute masterclass from Miami right there.
That is what you love to see. And they're continuing their story right from map 1. You're not letting them get anything. But right now, Western Michigan does have a bye. They did take round 3 last time. But right now, the way this map is going, I could see it going either way here. You could have River kind of fry with the Marshall. You do have that Phantom buy still from last round. Could Hero Rifle with it. And it looks like Western Michigan kind of geared up towards A here. Maybe 4 going up short, and you're kind of lurking on showers here. But it looks like round starts. You have River in an off angle here. You do have 2 kind of playing in that hookah. They're going to take a quick peek and quickly run here. They do know they have to play together. Gadget destroyed, and it looks like Western Michigan is going to try and split this. Blind's going to go out. Yours going to quickly TP in. Lettuce is going to find River. Jump's going to go out. He's going to find another one. Samuel's going to find him, though. 2-for-1 trade there for Lettuce. He's able to get the numbers for Western Michigan. Big E is going to plant here. You do have Saw on a Judge. Lamps, if they could find anything here. They do need to clear. Bird's going to go out. It's going to scan. Sud's going to find one. Sud's going to get taken out, though. A 1-for-1 trade. Evan and them are starting to aggress. Oh, team blind. Samlon's going to accidentally blind Evan, but right now everyone is backed up. Lamps, can you find the timing? Swing's going to go out. He's going to find one. Is he going to find another one? No, it's a 2v1 for Samlon, but they're both a bit weaker. Tap's going to go out. Are you able to find anything? Swing coming in here. He's going to get it to half. He's able to find one. Can he find another one? Tap's going to go out. Oh, is he going to find anything? He is. Does he have the defuse? He does. 1.4 seconds left, and Miami takes the round from Western Michigan.
Wow, what an absolutely beautiful retake from Miami. You know, it looked like a little scary there for a second. They were down, only 2 people left, but Suh and Evan absolutely just retaking the site. Suh with a beautiful play inside U-Haul with the Judge taking one out, and then Evan with just some beautiful aim. It was incredible.
They all backed up in the lamps. They had no space to work with and really kind of got that spray down, even though he got taken out. A great kind of trade there, one for in some damage for another person. It's kind of what's putting Miami on top right now. Blind's going to go out with this operator. Great shot by River. Sit down, Lettuce. We'll see you next round. Jukebox Man is going to get quickly into Lamso for a quick trade. He is going to have that gun too, and it looks like they're just going to back off and play the plant here. But Miami quickly on the rotates here. 4v4. Dog about to go out. Execute going to swiftly begin. You have, again, 3 lamps for Western Michigan. They barely have any space here. But again, Miami's going to kind of work the space. Blind's going to go out, not able to see anything. Shot's going to go out. He's going to miss. Samuel's able to find 2. And right now, the fuse is going to go down. Are they able to find anything? Jukebox Man's going to find 1. Broke's going to find 1. Evan's not, the plan was not diffused yet. There it is. But it looks like, oh, Evan's going to quickly get taken down here. They're going to have, maybe have the time?
Why did I sign up
Oh,
for
it was
this
half.
shit?
Yep, they have the time. 4-0 for Miami. Kind of a confusing round there, but sure, we'll take it.
Yeah, River there with the beginning, taking out the Yoru. That was brilliant. This was, again, just total domination. I wasn't really sure why they were all stacked up in lamps again. Couldn't really see why. If I'm Western Michigan right now, I don't know. Something might have to change here a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the comms or if already the mental's cooked, but like you're not keeping space anywhere else. And I'd like to say if you know where they're not, you know where they are. And they're not keeping space. They're kind of containing themselves in lamps. So Miami can really come from short showers and CT. You're not helping yourself by doing anything. River is kind of, oh, River's gonna get taken out. Saw's gonna find Jukebox Man. That is their
Trade.
duelist down, 1 for 1 there. You do lose that operator here, but again, they're gonna try to quickly take this A side here. They've really not tried to touch this B, and Miami's gonna quickly try to really not let them plant here. Are they able to find anything? They know one's there. They're all coming from CT. Shots are gonna go down. Again, they're more spread out this time. Saw's able to find 1 though. They're kind of clear space bit by bit, and the space is gonna go down. Bloodis is able to find Saw though. He's able to find 2. Zeki's gonna find a 3rd here, and it's Moody. Modi, it's left in a 1v2 here. He's gonna find 1 on the tap. This round bomb ticking, and it looks like Central Michigan might have this. Tap's gonna go out. You have Smoke gonna go down. They're just gonna play it slow here. Great recognition. Big E's gonna take the first round for Western Michigan. Barely on 27 HP, but he gets it done. 4-1 Miami still.
It looks like Western Michigan finally figured out that maybe stacking lamps was not the correct play. Spreading out and holding better angles this time. Honestly, it's just a little unfortunate for Miami, but again, you just got to bring it back.
You do. Unfortunately, the buy's looking like they're going to have to kind of save here. You do have that 1 hero rifle, but you have to kind of find some picks here. Maybe you're using a chamber ult here, and yep, there it is. Yep. Chamber ult coming out for showers here. Maybe you have the read here. Yoru ult's going to go out, and this is more like a Sova drone here. He's just going to kind of clear everything. He's clearing lamps. He's clearing most of site. They have a lot of space taken, and they know their showers. Miami's currently pinned showers. Oh, that's a great ult right there. He's able to find 1. Chamber going to miss on his ult here. Jukebox Man's able to find Samuel, and right now Miami's kind of getting picked off 1 by 1. River's able to find 1. They're going to quickly turn back, maybe try and find a pick here. Saws has to run here. They are really, really pinned for space. Are they going to peek? Are they going to try to find something? They have 2. Big E's going to find 1. Bloodis is going to find another one. And right now, he's going to find 1. Evan on 24 HP. He's going to get taken down. 4-2 Miami still.
Yeah, that Yoru ult, man. Getting behind them and making sure to take them out, or at least pressure them, pin them. And he did a fantastic job doing that. Honestly, the Yoru ult now is a little bit different than what it was. So that definitely back then would have been different. But I think it was still a great use of the ult.
It definitely was. And now Western Michigan's kind of getting some momentum back. That was a Miami save, but still, every round is some momentum back. And it looks like they're going to instantly change gears here and go towards this B side, which is Miami's weaker site here. You have 2 going through hookah, 3 going through long here. You cannot. Evan's able to find a great pick on that Yoru. He's going to see the dog, going to spray down the dog. You have the numbers advantage now. You just have to sit back, relax, and play it. Evan's going to quickly throw out his molly. Not really what I would have done there. You're playing a little too hastily, a little too fast. You still have time. You still have your gun advantage and the man advantage here. Slow down, play the round, and you have time. You have space, you have time. Your thoughts?
Again, like you said, it's all about time. It looks like Raze is going to come out here and get nothing with her ult. They're going to push on the side here, sitting in the elbow. Let's see.
Spike planted.
That Viper snake bite.
Yeah, Viper's Pit's going to go out here. Blind's going to go out, and you do have the rest of the cavalry kind of coming in here, but are they able to find anything? You have to push into this Viper's Pit here. Jukebox Man's going to find two. Sud's going to find the pick back here, and right now they're just kind of playing in it. Big E's going to find another one. Miami left in a 2v3 here. Blind going to go out. Not able to find anything. Evan's able to find one. That Viper is still alive, though. Samlon's going to find Big E, but still. Oh, they line up. Western Michigan 3 in a row with this Viper's Pit. And they have just kind of been playing these ults this last few rounds, and it's been working ult after ult. And they grabbed 2 rounds there from Miami, slowly bringing it back.
And man, like I said, you got to watch out for Jaeger here. Jaeger with that Viper's Pit was not ideal for Miami. Again, pushing into that is really hard to do, especially if you have no util. Obviously, we saw try with the blind. Didn't work out too well, but again, it's just unfortunate. Looks like they're going to save here. But again, if you play smart here, a save can't be that bad. So we'll see what they do here.
And it looks like Western Michigan's kind of pushed down to a default here, more towards the B side compared to A. You do have Chamber possibly ready to take on this Yoru. And he's going to get sat down by Lettuce. And now that A side's a little more open. They have Showers control. They kind of have to respect it a little bit. You do have the weaker weapons, too. You do have Jukebox Man on an Outlaw. Great read by him to know that Miami's on a little bit of a weaker buy. Less shields here. And it looks like this Viper Wall is going to go up Showers. And they're going to try to quickly take this face. They do know that shotgun is lamps, and they're just gonna kind of ignore it here. Miami quickly gearing up for a retake. Are they gonna try to be fast with it? Shot's gonna go out. Are able to find anything? No. Gate crash is going to be consumed. Great Molly, gonna barely miss him though. Remember, Western Michigan has all 5 players, and Miami has the weaker buy here. Are they able to find anything? Great shot by Saw, 4v4. But right now, you do have to realize that that shotgun's not going to save you there. Moody's able to find one, and he's going to try to dash in. Almost a little suicide mission. Able to find one. Moody's going to have to tap here. Oh! Birdseal going to go out. Oh, but Spike's ticking. You still have taken 4 guns here. Not able to find another one. Tie game with 8 health. That's still 4 guns. That is still a great save around here. But Western Michigan slowly clawing their way back into this one.
Yeah, way to play that. That was honestly brilliant. You know, again, you are down in money, and you needed to save, but that was honestly beautiful from Miami. So, honestly, you know, again, but you can't let Western Michigan here get hot. Yeah. That's the one thing, and it looks like they are, so you need to slow down their momentum, and you need to start taking picks. Get people early a little bit here. I feel like you got to get a little bit more aggressive now since we're starting to run, you know, time's running out. We got it. We got to get aggressive.
And also, you have to take advantage of flanking. They've not flanked once this entire match. You're not creating pressure on one side. All really Western Michigan has to do right now is kind of look towards CT. And everyone's there on CT. You have to be able to use the flank, use how they have no sentinel to their disadvantage. There's no trips on your flank. You have to be able to abuse that, find picks, make sure that that space seems a little more tighter than it actually is. Right now, they're just, like I said, looking CT and everyone's there. You have to be able to play off that flank. You almost had them there in that save round. It's 4-4 now. You did eat into that economy a little bit, but you have to get something going here. You can't really let them get a roll going and kind of saving again here. Looks like we're going to go straight back into it here, though. 3-2 setup here for Miami on the defense. More stack towards that A, and you have Western Michigan more on a default here, maybe a little bit towards A. Let's see what they do here. They're probably going to try to wait for some Miami aggression here. They probably know Miami needs to get aggressive, find that early man. They're just going to wait back and play off that man.
And that, you know, again, you got to give it some time a little bit here because you want them to push you. Obviously, the Viper Wall's up. So it looks like it's going to be an A push here. If not, Yoru is going to at least fake this. but the Viper wall is back up again. It looks like we were playing backside here. Smoke's down. That'll be good cover. And it looks like Yoru is going to try to swing out of showers. And he is not.
Nope, he's just kind of playing slow, keeping the space while the rest of the team lurks up here. But right now would be a great time. Oh, great pick by River. That's a great pick, early pick there. And you kind of know that showers might be open now. Execute looks like going to begin for Western Michigan here. They're going to kind of run up lamps here. Miami grouping together to make sure they can't really get picked off here. Everyone lamps here for Western Michigan. And right now they're all slowed. You have shots going out. Literally all 4 of them are lamps. They're just gonna back off here. They're gonna play time.
I've got your trail.
Raise alt, or not, Sky alt for Western Michigan going out, playing slow. Bomb gonna go down here. And right now, again, you have no one flanking. You're not taking advantage of that Sentinel loss for Western Michigan here.
After that pick on the Yoru, I would have imagined you would have pushed up through showers at least and tried to see if you could do the pick. Obviously, that's one. Ooh, River's gonna go down. Sud's gonna get it. Pick with the Vandal. One left.
You have great advantage, great use of the Waylay ult there. Samelon diffusing. Modi is gonna take down Jukebox Man. Great call there. Great ult right there too. You had 2 free picks. Unfortunately, you get taken out by the Viper. But great use of an ult there. You kind of stormed through them, and now you get some momentum back. You have a couple rounds left before the switch. You have to be able to continue this momentum. Try to get to a 7-5, maybe an 8-4 half at the minimum. You have to get it to a 6-6, so going into the attack half.
Right, and you know, we saw, again, we should really utilize the flanking after taking a pick. Obviously, like I said, you know, Yoru was picked in showers, and nobody capitalized off of it, which is fine. And, you know, letting them plant and then retaking the site was a really good play, and they utilized it well. Again, they all stacked up in lamps again. I don't know if that's just a play from Western Michigan or not, but it, you know.
But the problem is, the reason that worked is you had that Waylay ult to really slow everyone down because you knew they were all there. You're not going to have that every single round. You have to be able to change something up here. And now Western Michigan calls a timeout, so they're going to completely change their strategy. I think we might see a B hit here. I could see a fast B come out from Western Michigan. You have to be able to do something here. You are on your last leg, too. You have to get to that 3rd decider map. If you're Western Michigan, something has to change. You're kind of getting some momentum right now. You've kind of beat it to Miami for 4 rounds in a row. You got to continue it, though. You can't let Miami really stomp you into the ground going into this attack half where you have no Sentinel. You have to, and Miami has to realize that no Sentinel means no really map presence anywhere else. And again, you kind of see here, you have some going towards B, not a facet like I said, but you have more towards B, and they're going to try to take advantage of it. Bird's going to go out, and they're going to hit a quick teleport, try to pinch the showers, and no one's really there. A B side is open, and Western Michigan reads it. Your ult is going to clear everything out, and for right now, and it looks like they're going to all hit teleport. Ult's going to go out. Are they able to realize that this Viper lurks? They do, and they're just trying to push them out, trying to find anything. Everyone from Miami is here. Dog's going to go out. It's going to see one. Sud's going to take a fight. Zeke's going to find him, though. Sud goes down. Oh, he does see one. See, you have finally a little bit of pressure here. Evan trying to go up on long, and you have the rest of the site. Great shot by Evan to re-equalize the numbers advantage. Yours going to swing out, not able to find him. Evan's going to find 2. Chambers going to TP back. Samwon's able to find another one. Everyone from Miami is playing a little bit low, though. Samwon is finally... Oh! Jukebox Man's going to find one. Tap's going to go out. Slow is going to find half, and he's finding for the 4K 25 HP clutch for Jukebox Man. 5-5. We got ourselves a tie game.
Wow. And, you know, honestly, reading Miami going through the teleporter and not being on B site and just clearing it was honestly unfortunate for Miami, but a great play by Western Michigan and just taking it and dominating the site. Obviously, it got a little risky there at the end for him, but man, that raise, way to pull that out.
That's indeed a clutch right there. That's why they're on the duel. It's 25 HP for the clutch. I could see the half play. It was the correct move. Get it to half and see what you can do from there. And it looks like Miami's going to pop a Viper's Pit on that B long there, really try to shut it down if they're able to find anything. You do have Viper lurking on A here. Chamber up. They could possibly find an early man pick here, really open up the rest of the site, and maybe you have Miami flank. Ooh, you have that Viper. Are they able to find anything? Viper's able to find one on that wall there. But Miami kind of on the save here, having to fall back, and now Western Michigan having the numbers advantage, and it looks like they're trying to dog out that Viper's Pit, barely able to get through. Blind gonna go out, Teleport's gonna go up. Are they able to find anything? Oh, a great shot by Lettuce, and that Viper's Pit goes down, and this site is really open. Samelon left to his own contender. He's able to find two. Jukebox is able to take him down, though, but that is a great trying to equalize around 3v2 here. Ooh, Molly is going to miss here. Jukebox is going to find Suh. Modi left in a 1v3. Oh, and he's going to get sat down by Jukebox, man. 6-5 going into the last round of the half.
Man, I thought Samelon getting those 2 picks was great. That was honestly beautiful aim, beautiful everything with the Guardian. But just could not retake the site. It was unfortunate. It was a 3v2. It was winnable. But again, you just got to be able to play smarter and be able to retake the site. Honestly, it's a little unfortunate, but I still have hope for Miami here. They can pull this out.
You can definitely pull this out. You can definitely make it a 6-6 half going into your attack half here. But you're, again, not utilizing the flanks. And I really think that's hurting you here because all Central Michigan has to do is kind of look down CT and you're there. So right now, it looks like they're going to go for a fast, aggressive A hit. Maybe they're going to try to call a back, maybe a fake here because you do have that Viper lurking B. You could instantly hit a teleport. Maybe because you are showers, though, you do have to take the long way round. But Miami is stacked all 5 here on A. They really are expecting an A hit. And it might be the right call from Western Michigan to rotate here. Or maybe they're going to try to hit short here. Shot goes out and the execute. Sorry, no, they're going to go straight for a teleport. And that is an open B site here. Miami having to rush all 5 through CT. This could be an all-out brawl that Miami has to funnel themselves into. This is not what you want if you're Miami because no one's on that flank there. You really just have to play this CT, have to hit your shots here, and see what they can make out of it. But you have 2 Sheriffs, two Guardians, and a Spectre. Execute might begin here. 2 going to elbow here. 2 trying to really work the mid here. But right now, all they're doing is just playing their time. Modi's able to find one. Execute's going to begin. He's able to find one. Suh's going to get taken down. Trades go out 3v2 in favor of Miami, but Brim Molly's going to go down. Time ticking. Evan kind of defusing. And again, Brim's just going to continue. Suh's able to find another one. Time ticking, and it is half, though. He is tucked into the corner. Suh is able to pick him down for a 3K. 2.62 seconds left for Miami. He's able to tie it up 6-6 going into the half.
Wow, what an absolutely beautiful retake. You know, it was looking a little dicey there when they all had to push up through CT spawn and try to take that back, but way to use your intel, way to get back on the site, take it, and honestly just way to get the spike to half. Evan sacrificing himself to get it to half. And that was honestly just a beautiful play.
That's what you like to see, though. You can kind of see there how Western Michigan takes most of those end rounds, and you're able to pull up to a 6-6 half. But now comes attack, and they've really struggled on the attack side. You have to be able to kind of slow down, play how you've been playing, maybe get some of that corrode attack back, maybe let Suh kind of go crazy here. Let's see what they could do here, and they're geared up toward a B hit here. All 5, and they're going to kind of do this. They throw the Brim stem here towards the B long players. You do have Evan kind of playing at this hookah, Viper v Viper, and he's just going to have to fall back, and Miami quickly trying to take the site. And you do have 4 Western Michigan players. He's going to find one. Suh's going to find a trading pick here. Are they able to find anything? No. 1-for-1 trade there going onto the site. And right now, Modi's able to find Lettuce. And kind of the a little claustrophobic for Miami. You're all kind of pinned on the site because you have 2 hookah. And you don't really know if they're going to go long or not. Are you able to find anything? Can they find this guy? Ooh, VALORANT timing. Are you able to find anything? No, both sides are just going to back off. You're playing time here if you're Miami. You really don't need these guns, but you're just going to play it slow. 2 coming up from Hookah. Big E's going to find Modi. Evan's going to find Big E. You know where both of them are coming from. Sud's able to find one. Now you should play time. 2v1 here from Miami. Spike taking Brim, trying to rush up. Right click from Samelon. Round 1. Miami takes the pistol 7-6.
Beautiful way to get onto site, contain the site. That is the key to this. Key to attacking is containing the site. And way to just absolutely peek correctly, way to take people out, and it was just honestly a beautiful play.
It was great. They were a little pinned down the site there, but they slowed it down. They played the time, and now you pick up a pistol win here in a crucial map where you're trying to get your first map win and ESC play right now. And it does look like Miami has the correct read here, an open B site compared to all 5 from Western Michigan. They're really trying to play together, trying to play their guns, but nothing. They might realize, hey, we have a free B site. Usually the tendency is to play together on that pistol round, and it looks like they chose wrong. Miami with a great read here. They can kind of just play it slow. You have an open site.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't split people to go to different sites. It's a little interesting decision here, but Miami's going to take the site, and it looks like if they could get set up here, this would be pretty bad for Western Michigan.
But you do have 3 coming on the flank for Western Michigan. Chamber TP or Chamber Trip is going to get broken. Some recognition is going to be like, hey, they could be on the flank here, and it looks like they might be geared up towards it. Samelon does hear the footsteps. Flash can go out, maybe a team swing here. They're able to find, Samelon's able to find 1. He sees all of them. Jukebox Man's able to find 2 though, and that is 2 guns. Saul's able to find another pick here. You do know the rest of them are long. Time is ticking. You can't really switch over to Hookah now. All guns are kind of pointing towards there. Firing Man Squad, and they're going to mow them down. They do lose 3 guns there, though. But Miami picks up another round win, 8-6 Miami.
That was pretty good. You know, honestly, I think what they should have done is played the spike a little bit more. Would it try to just peek, hold an angle, because you have guns. They don't. And I do like the aggressive play style here. Getting a pick at least, you know, using the sky flash to find out how many were there, and they did. But again, you should have maybe backed off a little bit, maybe tried to save the guns, maybe take, because you know that with a Guardian, you're going to win that fight against the Classic almost 80% of the time. And, you know, you had a Phantom too. So it looks like Miami is going to go A here.
That's a great pick. They skybird in, and so went right in close, and they were able to find a pick on Jukebox Man. And the X2 is going to instantly begin. Big E's going to be found out in the smoke. It's right down, able to get anything. No! Big E's going to survive him right now. They're kind of grouping towards the lamps like they usually do here. Miami playing it slow, not planting it. Maybe trying to find another pick before they really go in here. Big E low. Can they find the spray? Can they find anything? Swing's going to go out. You do have Modi kind of playing here. You do have that Yoru with that judge there. And it looks like teleports are going to go out. This is a great call from Miami. But one's able to lurk. He's not able to find anything. Evan on a lurk does not find anything. You do have this Viper still on B. Are they able? More calls are going to go out because nothing was there. This is a great call for Miami to slow it down after the teleports.
This is interesting. You know, the incorrect read here from Western Michigan. And if Miami is still playing a little bit slow, obviously playing inside the smoke here, if they could take this site, pick the Viper here, they should be in a pretty good position to take this. And Waylay Out's going to go out.
The execute's really going to begin here. They're trying to, oh, Brim's going to find one. Does going to find Brim, but Sud's going to get taken out by Viper. 3v3, 2v2, and they just get mowed down on the site. But this was Miami's bonus round here. You do need to realize they take 2 guns away, but I feel like they could have gone the round in there.
You know, honestly, it was a beautiful execution. You know, they got on there, they plant the spike, they used the Waylay Alt perfectly, but again, Western Michigan just seemed to be ready for it and were there, and they took them out. Obviously, like you said, you know, that was their bonus round. So, again, not worried. Buy up. Let's take this back. Stop the momentum, and I think they can do this.
Yeah, but you definitely could have had maybe you could have had the round win there. You had Plant, and it really kind of seemed like you had site with the Waylay ult, and you just kind of get shut down. Little confused there. Maybe the call was to just kind of get the plant down, and then we'll worry about everything later. But right now, Miami kind of gearing up towards B here. They're really liking this B hit. And you're going to see Brim Sim kind of go through for the B long players here. Let's see if it, yep, there it is. Brim Sim. So this dog actually gets faster. Are they able to find anything? No, they do see 2 guns there, though. Yoru's going to play this aggressive angle. Gets taken down by River. Yoru goes down. 2 people left on that B side. 4 people left for Western Michigan. Side looking a little less safe now, and you're calling over that raise. You do have Viper lurking on A for Western Michigan. Rounds really going to slow down here. Maybe you're trying to get them to rotate to A. Maybe you see something here. Or site execute's going to begin after this Viper wall drops. Round really slowing down now. You do have Raze with a shotgun in the middle. He's going to find one. Evan's going to get taken down. Are they able to find? Judge is going to take down 2. Evan's going to take down the Judge, though. 3v2 left here. 1 is left. Hookah. This is the flank that I've been talking about all game, and Western Michigan is doing it perfectly. 2v2 here, kind of pinching off a site here. He's able to find Rivers, able to find Big E. Great off angle there. 3v1. Drop's going to go down. They know where they're at. And those well, I can't even speak anymore. Round 1 from Miami there. 9-7 Miami.
That was beautiful execution. Way to play slow. Wait for that Viper or wall to drop. And then coming in with the Waylay, stunning the Brim, getting the pick. Now, dying to the Judge. 2 people, it's all right. Way to get the pick, though, and way to play it.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate the Judge is built for that. They kind of walked right into the Judge, able to get down, though, before, able to cause some real serious damage. And it looks like Miami's going to kind of shift gears here towards this A site. They might try to split showers here, but the read is correct. They have an open short. Waylay's going to go in, able to find 1-for-1 trade. And a little trade there. Jukebox Man knew what he was going to do. Trades off. But right now, you do have these players lurking into lamps with this wall here. But right now, Western Michigan kind of gearing up towards Samlon, dogging out showers, taking the space. Are they able to find anything? Lettuce is able to find Modi and instantly teleport out. Biggie's going to find Evan. And right now, Miami's left to a 2v4. Really, they're going to try to go quickly. Are they able to find anything? Not able to find one. Can they find anything more? 3v2 here. Have to kind of play it. Yours going to teleport out. Yours going to try to find everything. Brim's going to find Samlon there. Shot's going to go out. River's going to find one. River's going to find 2. Not able to find a third one. Western Michigan takes the round. 9-8 still in favor of Miami, though.
Man, that was getting a little good from Evan there at the end. And honestly, I thought they were going to pull that out, but again, it's just the Yoru all. Pressure all around you, and you have a lot to worry about, especially in that situation, because now your teammate's down. It's a 1v3, but honestly, getting those 2 picks was good, and I think it could be a benefit here with the money situation.
You definitely could have, but now you're kind of on a little half by here. 2 Phantoms, a Vandal, and 2 Stingers against a Judge, a Guardian. This is a big swing round for either side. Miami could really stomp the momentum here, really take it into the final rounds, or you can have Western Michigan really push their way back into this match and try to take it to a round 3. Chamber ult going to get popped here. Jukebox Man's going to take down Samlon on a crazy raise ult there, and Viper's going to take down River quickly. This round is fading for Miami. They are down 2 guns and really no space to work with. They're kind of really contained onto this B here. Round's going to slow down now. Let's see what Miami can do.
You're kind of at a loss here. You kind of need to see if you can get maybe a pick here or 2. See where Western Michigan's at. Obviously, all 5 are alive, but we kind of need to see like what can we do here. It looks like we have Sa and Modi going towards A here, trying to rotate. And again, Evan's going to go down, but it looks like they are going to go through showers here. A side is open, however, that Brim is still around there. They're going to play this slow. It looks like they're going to just kind of sit
I think they're going to sit here and save. It's smart. You've already lost the round. You can't afford to lose these guns here. But this does give Western Michigan enough time to really go hunting here. They want to try to take these guns away. It's going to be 9-9 tie game. Raysbot not able to find anything there, and they're just kind of going to play it. I think Western Michigan's also going to save here. You need the
10
guns
seconds left.
but Miami needs these guns more. Tie game here, 9-9, and it's not really looking good for Miami. They haven't really been able to build any momentum besides the pistol start of this half. Western Michigan comes back, ties the game, and we could be seeing a map 3 here soon.
Yeah. Again, it was just really unfortunate. You lose 2 at the beginning and the round just starts to fall apart. And then you just have nowhere to go. Obviously, it's total domination. Saving those guns was the best play there. You obviously need to keep these 2 Phantoms here. And, you know, the rest, it looks like you got 2 Stingers here, 3 Phantoms. And honestly, you know, you got to stop them. You have to get the momentum back here because, you know, you can't let them get hot. And it looks like they already are, so they got to bring this back.
And you do have 2 ults here available for Miami. It looks like they're just going to try to gun it up Showers with Evan taking a little lurk. Showers. Can Miami's going to find a great timing there. Evan hearing the ult or being picked up. Great timing. And the site wide open for Miami. Viper's Pit's going to come out for Evan. And you have everything you need now to really win this round. Take it to 10-9. Ray's going to go on to Showers. This is what I loved about Western Michigan's game right now. They are really abusing this flank, and it's been working out time and time again. This is something Miami didn't do, and Miami's kind of stuck in this pick. And oh my God, Evan Viper finding an insane pick, and it goes down. Miami kind of left to their own imagination. Saw going down. Saw taking down Jukebox Man, but right now Western Michigan kind of taking it down. Miami, great crossfires, 10-9, even though you lose the Viper's Pit there. Could have been costly, you still able to clutch out the round.
Those 2 picks at the beginning really, really stated how this round was going to go. It was honestly beautiful. And that Valorant timing, man, trying to pick up that alt orb, that's just something that happens. It's unfortunate for them. But, hey, you know, I think they got it, so I guess it worked out for them in the end. But obviously, you know, losing a couple guns there is a little unfortunate, but way to win the round. Obviously, the Viper's Pit going away. You know, unfortunate, but it's okay. And it looks like we are going to go to B here, or
kind of in a little default here, maybe trying to find something. You do have Yoru with that operator. Is going to miss their pop shot, falls back. But right now, that win was huge just to kind of keep the pressure on Western Michigan. They are the ones that need to win out the maps to go to a map 3. Miami can kind of play a little passively, but you do have that Viper's Pit on Hookah, kind of forcing that really long angle if you're trying to get there. You do have that Raze with an Odin right now. It's going to get sprayed down. You have to be able to realize that it's there. Sky ult, going to go out here. Raze nade, going to tag up, and you have 4 players from Miami really trying to take this. Waylay ult's going to go out. Is it able to find anything? Maybe. Oh, Odin's going to get the spam. River's going to get the trade. Viper's going to find another one. Are they able to find anything? Bodie's going to take it down. Trading ults going in and out here. Round slowing down 2v2 here. And you have Samuel slipping into elbow. Spike is down on site, though. Miami has to go get it. And right now, you have Western Michigan kind of playing in a little trade. Maybe you can find a pick here. Bodie, Samuel trying to make noise, and it looks like they're just going to kind of gun the barrel, look down long, and try to make sure that this... Oh! Bodie gets taken down by Lettuce. And right now, 2v1 looking unwinnable. Swing! Lettuce finds his second.
Very, very unfortunate. Honestly, they had a good execution there, waited to get on, but they just got picked. And, I thought the Waylay ult was beautiful. I thought it was going to get them on, get some picks, but no, they were ready for it. Very unfortunate here. 10-10. Again, you got to stop the momentum here. It's getting a little too close.
And right now, they're kind of on a little bit of a save here. They have a couple pistols, maybe a couple bandits, maybe a couple sheriffs here. But for right now, this momentum has hugely swung for Western Michigan. You're 3 rounds away from taking this to a decider map. You have to, if you're Miami, you have to be able to win it out. You have to take away this operator too. Luckily, they're on the other site for this operator. The operator's B could have a quick teleport here. Let's see what happens.
got one with the shorty, and looks like they know. Oh, with a recall. Back to it, and flash goes out. Inside showers here, doesn't know.
Boy, able to find a timing here.
Beautiful.
Great timing.
And now it looks like Spike is going to be and gonna dog it out. Tunnels, that's a pick. The 2v2, Spike is down B. That Viper wall, the snake bite's gonna go out. It looks like Chambers Brimstone is gonna sit in the back. We're gonna play it a little slow here.
It was really, I don't understand the call there. You had an open A site and you kind of funnel your way into a back. You let them come back into a 2v2 here. You had the open site. Are they able to find anything? Jumpy's going to find one, possibly two here. They have to play time here. 30 seconds left. Are they going to, they might save this here. You really shouldn't here. You have a chance to win. Molly's going to go out. 20 seconds remain. G's going to get taken down here. 2v1 here. And right now, Spike's down. You just kind of want to save the gun here. And he's going to jump out and swing. And he's able to find one. Not able to find another one. 11-10, Western Michigan taking their first lead of the game here. And they are close to a guaranteed overtime. They're 2 rounds away from winning this map.
That was really, really unfortunate. You had the A just completely went. Not exactly sure what happened or what the call was on that.
I'm not sure what the call was there. You had the open A site, but I think they were already rotating B after those picks went out, and it really didn't work. It was the wrong call there, and you kind of get funneled into that Viper brim, and you get mowed down. And now you're kind of staring back at the barrel of a loss here. Another decider map could be Miami 3 maps away, Western Michigan in the driver's seat with the money, the economy, and all the momentum right now compared to map 1. This is not what you want if you're Miami.
Yeah, it looks like, compared to map 1, the foot was on the gas the entire time.
Yeah.
And they had total domination over that map, but now you're letting them get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't continue to dominate, and honestly, where do you go now? How do you win this?
You really have to remember that the flank exists and that they are abusing the flank. You also have to find your timings. When they find their timings, they've opened up sites, they've opened up rounds, they've really won it. But right now, when you're taking your ones, those 50-50 gunfights, you're not winning those. So you can't really be taking them. I'm gearing up towards A here. I like this call. Go back to your bread and butter. Go back to what has worked here in the later rounds of this attack half. Kind of storm up here. Find a pick. Find an open site. Really just commit to the site. Commit to the 5-man hit here. Try to find something. You do have Evan maybe trying to take a timing showers here. And again, Saw really getting in there. Saw's going to get taken down, though. Rivers able to find the pick on Brim, though. Spike going to trying to get down early. You're really trying to put the pressure on Western Michigan as you're trying. Gadget destroyed. You know one's on the flank here. Dog going out. Are able to... Rivers able to find Lettuce. That's a huge pick. Judge goes down there. You are contained on Lamp, so you have everyone. Great pick, shot by Evan. And right now, they're really trying to get this way back into this game. You do have Big E able to find one. Ray's Nate gonna find Modi, having to force him back. Can they play a timing? Big E's able to find one. Are you able to find another one? You're able to find one. Not to find one. Modi's able to take him down, though. 11-11. And we move to a critical round here. For me, I say 11-11 is the most important round because whoever wins gets guaranteed overtime. The pressure's off. The pressure's relaxed. But you have to be able to win this round.
I couldn't agree more. But like you said, you have to win this round. That round was good. You lost a few at the end there, but it was good. Way to take sight, way to kind of play around the bomb here, wait for the defuse. And honestly, it was just beautiful. But again, you can't give up now. You cannot keep the foot on the gas here. Keep playing around this. You have to get this round.
I don't hate the call here. Going back to that B side, continuing to switch it up, keep them on their toes here. But really, right now, you have to be aware that Western Michigan is on a very, very low buy. They have a couple stingers, a Marshall, 2 shotguns, and a pistol. Have to recognize that and have to be able to play around it. Lettuce is able to find Saw, though. Rivers able to find a pick on Viper, though. Big E's able to find a big shot there. Are they able to find anything else? They're going to kind of get quickly. Modi's able to find one. And right now, 2v2 here. They're coming from Hookah here. They're gonna call, drop down. He's gonna find one. Can he find another one? No, they know where he's at. Playing time here. Oh, they kind of can just swarm him here. They're gonna take him down. Western Michigan on map point.
Very unfortunate there. Just way to just come back and dominate the site. And honestly, it's just Miami was not ready for it. Again, Miami has to lock in here. They have to win this round. We have to take this to overtime, or else this game's going to map 3.
We can go to a map 3. And reminder, map 3 is going to be Abyss with Miami starting on defense here. Not really what you want when you stomp them 13-2. You would like to close it out here. It's going to have to be in overtime if you're Miami, and they're going to go right back to A, and it's a great read by Western Michigan, kind of stacking that site. They've gone back and forth. They've gone to a little bit of pattern, but right now you kind of have to close it out if you're Miami.
It's all about recognizing what Western Michigan is going to do here. Obviously, like you said, they kind of have a pattern here. They're separating 2-3, trying to hold and contain these sites. We have the chamber ult here, which could be very good if we can get a pick with this. The gun situation's looking a little dire, but if you can get the pick here, misses the shot, but knows one's there. The Sky Flash is going to go out. Waylay is going to try to push up here, gets the kill with the Bucky, and then recalls back. Beautiful. And now we are going to take U-Haul here. There's 2 still on the site, still somewhere. And
are they able to find anything? You do have that Yoru kind of. Viper's Pit's going to go out. That is a huge ult to try to get this to overtime. Your plant's going to go down. Are they able to find anything? Shotgun's going to go out. Saw's really trying to get active here, trying to find the picks. He's able to find another one. Going to get taken down, though, after trying to go for the gun. 4v3 here for Miami, and that Viper's Pit's really doing its numbers now. Heal's going to go out. You do have that Yoru really, really low. And they're going to call to go lamps here. Can Chamber find anything? No, he has to rotate back. He hears all 3. The comm's going to be there. Great dip behind. Play the time. Play the numbers advance. They're going to rush him. 1-for-1 trade. Samuel's going to take him down. Lettuce is able to find one, but not able to find another one. We're heading to overtime.
Beautiful. Honestly, that was absolute class from Miami there. Way to take this. We are going into overtime. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am so excited. They did lose their last overtime, though. But let's see what happens here. They're going to go. They're back onto their defensive half now, which went either way. So really what I'm seeing here is you have to be able to win your defensive half if you're Miami. You went 12-12, but it was very reluctantly. I'd want to win the defense first since you're on that first. Kind of put the pressure back on Western Michigan here. Western Michigan kind of geared in a little default A. 2-1-2 here. Maybe a little bit more towards A. Let's see what happens here. We have overtime here in map 2. Miami versus Western Michigan starts right now.
Here we go. It looks like it's going to be a little bit slow here. Onto the push. Not really any action going on yet. The dog is going to go out towards A. And Sut is going to get shot. He's down to 80. He's going to try to back off here, trying to find a better position. Showers is smoked. No contact yet. Other than that, if they're kind of pushing up here, it looks like Yoru suspects someone is there in U-Haul, but nothing is really still going on.
You can really see they have a default. They want to find an early pick before they commit to a site here. Not really able to find anything. You do have that Viper lurking showers here, and the call is going to come out to come back into A. Miami stack site, and here goes the execute. Yoru's going to teleport in. They're going to try to call to go into showers. Moody and So are able to find 2. Blind's going to go out. Really going to force them back. Miami playing numbers now. You can kind of just sit back and wait. And the call, they're going to instantly rotate, but Miami has it. But you have Big E on a lurk here. This could be a huge map swing if they are able to find anything. Evan's able to find 1. He's able to find 2. That is spiked down.
B.
The lurk was not fast enough, not able to find any picks. Big E's going to find 1. They know where he's at. 4v1 for Miami here. Big E left in an impossible task. 13 seconds left, have to swing. Modi's taking him down. 13-12, match point Miami.
Absolutely beautiful way to recognize that they were rotating. Honestly, great. And the lurk was just not fast enough, could not get there fast enough, but way to not give up, way to push out fast, get aggressive, and way to take it.
Timeout coming here for Western Michigan. You kind of have to. You're on your last round here. you have to cook something up that you really didn't during that offensive back and forth offensive half. And I really feel like they're going to try and gun up a 5-man here, probably hit that A side really, really quickly. We never saw that on the attack half, but I think it's what they want to do here to really throw Miami off their guard.
And hey, Miami needs to recognize this, though. They need to understand what's happening. How can we take this back if they take side? How can we do this? And that's what it's honestly going to come down to. Utilize your util good and make sure that you actually get picks and play this well. Again, you know you can do this.
Yep.
You can do this. You've already played against them on this site, everything on it. Let's just see if they can pull this out.
And really, they got to find their timings. They have to be able to find those easy picks that they were able to find during that attack off, especially showers. And I think they're going to try to go for their A hit here. You might see aggression from Western Michigan, but we're going to go back into the game here. Final round starting. Possible final round. If Miami's able to clutch it out here, match is over. Miami takes their first one. If Western Michigan wins this, we go into double overtime here. And right now, Miami gearing up towards B here. And Western Michigan really getting aggressive on showers. Round really going to slow down, though. They're going to try to play picks. Going to try to play the man advantage here. Could swing either way here.
It looks like Sa is going to try to, again, like you said, they're playing slow. Take your time here. You don't have to really rush now. Again, minute 14 on the clock. Looks like Viper is going to start to come up here. Again, no action going on. Nope. They're going to find the dog. They're going to back up here, see if they can try to rotate. Sky is going to go back around to long. The Viper is going to try to push up through garden here. One inside hookah, one towards tunnels. And it looks like they're starting to recognize that this might be a B push. And again, they're going to get contact here. They're going to try to push out here, and here it comes. This is the execution. You need to get one pick from the Viper. That's good. That's 3. This is huge. And the spike is going to go down. There's one still inside elbow, and it is absolutely, this is total domination here.
You also have that one Euroflame, which could really prove to do something here if they're not able to recognize it. He's able to find one. He's able to find 2. Is he able to find a 3rd? He's on 11 HP right now. 2v2 here. Great Yoru lurk here, but time's going to tick here. Are they able to find anything? Jukebox Man's able to find 1. Is he able to find another one? And he is! 4v2 clutch, and we have ourselves double overtime.
Just very, very unfortunate. It's a beautiful site execution. Way to hold it. Man, like you said, that Yoru flank is what absolutely did them in. And honestly, you know, they didn't recognize it and they didn't think about it. But again, you just need to kind of get the momentum back here. Make sure to take control of the game now. This is it. 13-13. We're in double overtime. Again, this could be your first win of the season. They need to get this.
It's really going to test everyone's mental here. Everyone knows how long an overtime game can go. Really strenuous on the mental, too. Have to be able to stay locked in, able to hit your shots still. Western Michigan gearing up towards B here. 4-1 with that Viper lurking A. Really just playing a sentinel role here, making sure no one lurks. But again, Western Michigan going to try anything here, trying to hit B. An early pick here could mean the difference. Miami still really having to win. Lettuce is able to find Evan on a great timing. And right now, they're going to try to take this open site here. Samuel on left to really hold down the site. Big E's able to find the spray down. 3v5. Big E's going to get the plant down. Right now, it is not looking good for Miami.
It's just, again, now you just need to try to take this back here. Try to get it back. You need to play smart. Get a pick. Again, the spike is ticking, but you can kind of just, you need to get a pick. This is all this is about. You have no idea where they are. But again, you know that you're smoke. That's 1. But again, it's 2v4. Can they get 1v5? And it looks like it is going to be a win for Western Michigan with that team ace.
Team ace. Western Michigan now in control. Will we be seeing a decider map, or resetting it into triple overtime? Miami looking for an answer here. You gotta come up with something. You gotta realize that lurk is nasty. You have to realize that it's hard to be a sentinel on this map because there's multiple ways to get around it onto that flank, especially Yoru, who can just teleport across it. So right now it looks like Miami gearing up towards an 8-hit, which is, no, it's not. Western Michigan is weaker site. You do have that Yoru up aggressive here, really trying to find a timing. Can they find something? Able to find one and able to find the teleport out. Western Michigan having numbers here to really trying to take the aggression here. Sight gonna really slow down. Is the recall gonna happen? No. Rivers able to find an equalizing pick. Saw is able to find the pick, and Miami now has numbers and an open sight. You do have Rays, looks like might be teleporting. It is definitely going to be teleporting. Showers here. Evans able to find the pick, or Evans gonna get taken down. 3v3, and right now Miami kind of slowing down. Two are lamps, and you do have Modi working around Showers. It should be a great work, but the timing has to be there, and you have to let him walk his way up. Can you find the pick here? No, you're not. Big E's gonna take down Saw. Raver's gonna get taken down. Big E's finding a 2K. Modi's gonna find one. It's a 1v1. Time ticking down. You have to play time. Spike ticking down. It is not half. He has to run. You know he's there. Modi's gonna clutch. We are heading to a triple overtime. Oh my goodness.
Leave it to Moody to absolutely clutch them out. Absolutely brilliant. Beautiful. Again, it looked a little dicey there, but way to play slow, way to play the spike. That was really important. You had to play the spike there because, you know, once they run out of time, you start to panic. Decisions get worse. And that is exactly what they did. That was beautiful. And Moody, wow.
That was a great way to come back from being a man down. You kind of dissected that. Those were the only two on site. Right now, you do have Western Michigan geared up towards A here. Might be a fast hit, and Miami is looking like they're ready for it. Let's see what happens here. You're constantly at ends. 3 going up short, 2 going showers here. Smokes are going to go down. Is a fast execute going to happen here? Are you able to find anything? River kind of taking sight back here. You're really forced to back up here. Lettuce is going to find Modi. He's going to go down. Are you able to find anything else? So River going to get tagged up a little bit. 4v5 for Western Michigan here. Miami is here on the site execute. River really being forced out. No one's going to be allowed to go through lamps here for a little bit. Are they able to find anything? Blind going to go out. Really, most of the sites going to be cleared here. Jukebox Man's able to find 2. Are you able to find one? River's able to find 1. Are you able to find another one? No, you're not. Lettuce is going to take him down. And Western Michigan on map point again.
Wow, just so unfortunate. Western Michigan, they are really good at executing, taking the site, and holding it down. That is what they specialize at here. And honestly, it was just really good. It was just unfortunate that they just, again, Brim died early. They had no smokes. They had no way to recover back on the site here. And man, it's just unfortunate. But again, now you have to lock in once again. Again, their mental is probably starting to run a little thin here. Again, 14-15 here. Miami can do this. You just have to play smart, get the picks. They can do this.
And they're doing their classic bread and butter here, going A, and it might be just a complete 5-man hit up A. Let's hit it quickly. You do have to be careful of this Odin here. Jukebox Man is ready, finding the timing. No, he's going to get slowed. Saw's going to take him down, but he's on 28 HP there. Spike goes down. You're really forcing Western Michigan to play it quick. But right now, you have to realize that there's a lurk. Lettuce is able to find 2. Modi's able to find the returning equalizer 3v3. And you still have Brim on a flank here. And the other 2 are coming from CT. This could be a huge pinch. They're able to find him out. Great shot there. 2v2, 1v1. Evan clutches it up.
Absolutely.
We're heading to quadruple overtime. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely beautiful. You know, I got to give the props to the Yoru on the enemy team with the flank. But honestly, Miami just way to play those fights and way to get the picks there. It was a great execution from them. But, you know, again, you have to keep this up. Keep in the driver's seat here. You can do this. There is no reason to slow down now. You can do this.
This has been an insane overtime rounds. No team wants to give it up. We are at 15-15, heading into quadruple overtime. Right now, Western Michigan gearing up towards B here again with that Viper lurk. That Viper's been able to find one pick, really, and it kind of opens up all the sight here. Western Michigan really trying here to continue trying to get it to a map 3. Miami really trying to shut this down, get their first win of the season here. And they're really going to try to take this B site here. You do have Evan hit, tagged a little bit here. Looks like the execute might begin here. They're going to kind of slow it down, fake the execute, maybe try to get them to rotate back, and they do. Really slowing it down. Yor's going to teleport in here. The execute's going to begin here, and they have the entirety of sight. Lettuce is really trying to get aggressive here. Are they able to find anything? No, he's going to get taken down. But Brim's able to find Evan for a returning pick here. Even numbers here. They're going to find Sun's going to find Brim out on an angle. Trades go out. 1v2 left for Samlon here. Not able to find anything here. Timing could be out here. Spike ticking. Samlon left to do what he does best. Can he find a 2v1 here? It's Spike ticking. They're really just playing time here. He's left himself too little of time. Does he have an angle here? Maybe not. No. Big E's going to take him down. Western Michigan again onto map point. Can Miami take this? What do you even call it?
This is crazy.
Five times overtime.
This is absolutely nuts. Both of these teams are playing their hearts out here. No one wants to lose. And honestly, I see it. You know, somebody is looking for their first win here. And, you know, obviously we don't want to see a map 3 for Miami here. But, man, if Western Michigan keep this up, I don't know. But Miami needs to shut this down, and they need to shut it down now.
And what I've been noticing is that Western Michigan's wins have been dominant, while Miami has been better in the clutch factor here. So that might be something to look for here. You do have Lettuce getting really, really aggressive. He's going to try to take a swing here. He's going to get taken down, though. That Skydog a little too late. Jukebox Man's able to find 2, though. Equalizing by Saw. 3v3 here. He's very close in the smoke. Are you able to realize it? Not able to find the spam down. Evan's going to get taken a little damage here. A rotate would be a great call here, and they're going to do it. But right now, you saw that Viper. You still have Sky. You have to realize that they could be anywhere on the sides. Timing. Solid's going to take down Viper. Spike's going to go down here. Both coming from CT. Round's really going to slow down now. They're all going to call to play long. This could be a pain point for Miami. No really use here. So round's going to slow down. You have Evan kind of lurking around back into hookah. I love the call there. Time going down. Jukebox Man still having the Odin. He has to tap here. Really get Miami to swing. Is he able to find anything? No. Big E trying to cover. They called the fake and it worked. Saw's able to find 1. Saw's able to find the 4K. And we're heading on to 5 times overtime.
Wow.
Switching sides.
This
Overtime.
This is such an intense game here. And honestly, like I said, no team wants to lose. They are playing their hearts out here. And honestly, Miami, I love the play. I love backing off the spike, going back into long, having one come from Luka that honestly did it in for him. And that was just an amazing play. And again, I think this is going to come down to is you got to get the win here because you know that your defense is good enough to probably, you know, take this home. So.
Oh, and it looks like we have a timeout call. Here. I'm not sure who called it there. Probably could be Miami. Could be Western Michigan here. I think it's going to be Miami because you really need to win this attack half. Trying to cook up another strat here. But a lot has happened. We're at 5 times overtime. What do you see from Miami and what do they need to do here to really pull out the win?
Well, let's start with here on attack. You know, honestly, 1 round in overtime here, they attacked really fast, came out aggressive, took U-Haul, took everything, took sight, and that's exactly what I want to see again. I think if you could play aggressive, catch them off guard, take sight fast, that's going to be great. Now, let's say you take this to defense. You need to play slow, right? You need to wait. Honestly, I would just try to play a retake. That's what I would try to do. See if you can catch them off guard while they're trying to hold these angles and, you know, utilize the flank. Yeah. And we really, I don't know if we've seen it at all this game.
We haven't seen it from Miami is the problem. And now could be a really good time to pull it out because they're not expecting it with no sentinel there. But round's quickly going to get started here. You do have Western Michigan really gearing up towards A here. You have Evan kind of taking this peek here. Is he able to find anything? Jump. He's going to see two, and he's instantly just going to run there. Don't let them get the pick on you. Saw and River really trying to take space here, and finally, River goes on a flank. There's going to be a huge momentum, but you have to play time. You have to delay it enough for them to find the play. Round's going to get... Evan going to get shot out here. Bird's going to go out, and they're really... Big E's going to get the plant down. You have to create noise to allow River to flank. They're getting really close, but it looks like they're going to start gearing up. Sure, Big E's able to find one. Not able to find another one. Rounds is really slowing down here. River's able to find one. Now they're all attention has been turned. Oh, but he's able to take it down. River left in a 1v3 with really nowhere to go here. Round really going to slow down, and it looks like Western Michigan's going to be on map point again. You have to swing into it. River down to 1 bullet. 3, 2, 1. Big E's going to grab a 3K there. Western Michigan again on map point.
Oh, man, I don't even know where to begin on that. That was just a series of unfortunate events there. You know, you saw River try to enact the flank there, but just was too slow, which was understandable, right? You have to play that slow. But, man, and then they just pushed fast into elbow, and then it all started to fall apart. But here, now, again, you have to bring this back here. This is where it is. And honestly, I know they can do this. Again, I don't know what they're going to do here. I suggest that. It looks like Yoru is going to try to play up here. He's going to see the dog. You know one is there, but it looks like he teleported back. They're going to flash out U-Haul here. Waylay is going to get in, but Yoru's going to get 2, and we're going to get 1. But it looks like it is now a 2v4.
It's a 2v4, not what you like to see. Did not check corners, and right now it really beats down on Miami. Spike is also down there. They could really just rotate, play those numbers here. They're kind of just playing lamps, playing their time, playing their numbers, since they know they have it at the advantage here for once on the defensive half. Time is really not on Miami's side right now. A minute left, and this 5 times overtime round slowing down. They're trying to see if they get any aggression. They're not. Western Michigan with a great call here to just play the numbers, play time, let them plant, and then really swarm and overwhelm them. Looks like Smoke's going to go out playing time. You could really find one. Can you find a timing here? No. Can you find anything? Able to find one. Not able to find another one. Modi left in a 1v3. He's going to quickly rotate over, but you do have Viper. Going to get vulnerable. Jump out. Not able to find anything. Not able to find a headshot down to 9 HP. We're heading to a map 3. Western Michigan takes it, and oh my gosh.
Wow. Wow.
What a map 2. Lots to talk about. But oh my gosh, that's not what you like to see.
That was crazy. You know, both teams wanted it, but Western Michigan wanted it more.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, there was just a lot that they needed to change. Again, utilizing the flank. We saw it there at the end, but it was not good enough.
Nope.
And it's just about, I really don't even know, like, what strategy do you think they should do?
Listen, I feel like I think that flank really, really tripped them up, because there was nothing to really stop them from getting on that flank. All they had to do was look CT, and that's what happened in those later rounds and into overtime, because they really were not worried about that flank. They never had flanked once, so they never had to worry about it, and they kind of just were able to look CT there. But now we move on to map 3. You move on to Abyss, but that's a real mental killer right there. You go from a 12-2 stomp to an 18-16 overtime loss. That's really, really tough on the mental. You have to be able to erase it, though, because remember, this is also bottom feeder. These are bottom feeder teams. This is teams that are looking for their first win. What can we pull out that's positive, though, from Miami?
Honestly, you know, in some cases they look good. You know, they're starting to realize that they need to play angles correctly and need to get picks. Obviously, they need to decide whether or not they want to play fast or slow. That was the thing on attack. They couldn't decide how they wanted to play it. Now, obviously, once they got the spike down, it looked good. In some cases, it did not, but that's where it is. But like you said right now, I think mental is the biggest thing. who is going to want this game more? Who
Yeah.
wants this first win more? That is what we're looking at here now. They can do it. I believe they can. But again, they just need to fix some things, utilize a flank. You need to start recognizing these things. So we'll see what they do here.
And, well, we'll be back in a few minutes. We got to let those players take a rest. Our players have gone to go get some water or something. But I am done for the night. It was great having you on.
Yeah.
We'll have Luke back on the cast. But for right now, we're going to head to a quick be right back where we'll have map 3 of Western Michigan, Miami. Don't go anywhere. More exciting Valorant coming at you shortly. Really don't go anywhere. We're all going to a map 3.
Get excited, ladies.
And we are back with more Miami Esports. Let's see, we're going into into agent picks. We are coming off of a bind loss. Right now we are going on to Abyss, and I believe we are on attack. We're seeing the picks going out here. We're seeing River on that Astra, always an amazing pick for this map. Modi on a second smokes agent. The Sova, always an amazing one for this map. Waylay, pretty much good on any map, and then the Chamber. Evan hopefully will be able to pop off. We saw him last time on this map. It didn't go quite as well as we should have hoped, but hopefully today he be shooting a little bit better than he used to be. But why don't you take a look over there on the other side and see what you think about that?
All right, so let's take a look here. We have Jaeger back again on the Viper, Big E on the Astra, Sova, Yoru, and Neon. We're running 2 duelists here. The Neon pick is a little interesting to me. You know, personally,
I'm not a big fan of Neon. I think I said that last game. But, like, it's like playing Call of Duty in Valorant. You just run in, slide, and all of a sudden you can headshot people while moving.
Yeah, no, it definitely disrupts a lot of the gameplay. Plus that ult, I think you mentioned it as well.
I hate it.
It's either spray or prayer. You know, it's a scary ult, and honestly, yeah. And then the Yoru,
he did so good last game. It was rough. Like the blinds, even the sprays. Like that one round when we were like 1 or 2 away from winning, and then he sprayed. He got one, and then he flicked to the top, and they sat there for a solid 2 seconds, shot like 10 bullets each, and then just one random went right to the other person's head, and it was. But we're here. He is a good player. He's a good player. We're here. We are ready to see some more plays, and we are going to be going in a moment to see how they're going to deal with this. Miami has only played on this map once. They did lose. I don't entirely remember who it was against, but the mid was a big issue from the last game. Chamber kept peeking, or I guess Evan kept peeking and getting dinked by the enemy Chamber, but hopefully this time he's the one doing the dinking. And as a high-ranking Chamber main, he is playing exactly like as one would expect with the TP up for Heaven and the trip. But we're seeing him pushing in mid a little bit here. A big fast press up here. Yoru trying to clear out that little upper area space with the Neon, and I think that's Sova. It is Sova sitting there waiting a little bit. No movement just yet. Miami with a 1-1 and 3. Just slowing down, playing slow. No contact just yet. It seems like no bullet, like very few bullets have been exchanged. They may not even know the Omen is up here. Oh, nothing yet. We still waiting, still waiting. You see him lurking up a little bit more down bottom mid with that smoke. Hopefully we don't see Modi getting dinked out here, but hopefully he's able to TP away if something happens. He sees the Yoru, a little bit of shots getting traded out. Nothing quite yet, no movement. Jumping, getting hit very hard by the shock dart, immediately TPing away. Amazing play there. Neon coming in, getting dinked out by River. Amazing finish there as we see another one swing and peek. No contact just yet. It seems like they're thinking about pushing this. Nothing yet. No movement. A little bit of utility getting thrown out. The drones staring out at each other a little bit. You do have Viper clearing fast onto A. A little bit of a flank here. Might be able to catch at least one, more maybe two. Unable to catch any as Saw gets the read. Immediately holding out this spot a little bit more as the others rotate towards B. Hopefully Chamber calms it off. Ooh. Oh, bad timing there. As we see it pushing in now, they're all rotating through spawn, trying to get back onto site. You do have numbers advantage right now, but it seems like you're a little bit more damaged than the other team with with Modi and Sa and River both getting at least like 30 to 90 damage on them. BioKef, I can never say his name, Big E, and Lettuce Dumpling each remaining in the back, waiting for a little bit more contact. Sa with the fast push. He is one shot right now. Nothing yet, nothing yet. All it would take is one of those bullets just to hit him. We're waiting. No movement. Oh, one pick from Sa getting taken out. We're waiting a little bit more. No movement. Hopefully we can get a smoke down on that or get the pick. Lettuce Dumpling getting another one. As we see the Sova remaining, taking out one. BioKef finishing off Samwon for 1 round for WM.
At the beginning there, it was, they got the picks. It seemed like they were pretty up, but man, they just got beat to the site and they got the plant down. And good on Western Michigan for playing the back there. And to play the spike, and that's honestly how you should do that. So honestly, props to them. But obviously, Miami here needs to kind of start to control this game a little bit here. Obviously, this team likes to play a little fast. They like to split up. They like to wait at the same time. They're a jack of all trades.
They're a little all over the place right now, yeah.
And Lettuce Dumpling, man, if you could shut him down, somehow, you would be in a pretty good spot.
Yes, definitely. But we see them pushing it a little bit mid here. They are playing it a little bit slow like they did previously with the Neon holding that mids push and the Viper pushing in on that main area on A. Not much movement just yet as we're still waiting for a little bit more contact. They are entering a little bit on B, but it seems Miami has a read a little bit right now. They are on the full save. Chambers still has 6 bullets from first round since he was unable to get any shots off. We're still waiting. Still a little more contact. Shots going out, and Big E takes out Evan.
Saw is going to get the pick on the Neon here, and it looks like Samuel's going to get the fuse here, getting picked by the Viper with the Bulldog. Very unfortunate. Going to go with the right click. Got it. It looks like they're defending Spike well here. Can they continue? Viper is going to get another 2 picks. The Bulldog, and that'll be the round. Very unfortunate for Miami.
What if you had to say anything that they maybe could have done better there? I mean, Miami was on a save, obviously, so that was a little bit more on the difficulty side. But if there was anything like that, maybe Miami could have done a little differently that could have maybe given them the round there.
Honestly, I would just say, like, you know, were they all pushing from up top, or were they coming from like a split there?
I'm unsure, actually.
I think honestly, trying to split that up would have been better if they were, but if they all went up top, I mean,
trying to clear maybe that backside area with Yoru, like under that cubby area, that may have been a little better for them.
Yeah, but it looked like they were holding it there, but it looks like now it is going to be a push here. The Astra smokes are going to go down here. It looks like River is going to this wall here.
Neon waiting on the other side, getting the pick immediately. Amazing work there. Even though Samlon was getting picked off there, it was still good to get the trade. There is a gun down heaven, though, so they are going to have to watch that just in case something happens. But we do see, Sa seeing the Astra getting tagged out by the Sova, getting 1. By Keth, getting 2 of them there, but Modi is able to get a kill on Lettuce Dumpling, TPing onto site, getting a little bit more space here. So we waited out a little bit. That's Sova on back site with the Astra in spawn. Bioketh taking out River. Modi right now alone. He is vulnerable, I think. We're waiting it out a little bit as we see him peeking, trying to get the shots. He only has 6 bullets here, so he is a little bit low on bullets. Pushes in, gets taken out by Big E.
Oh, man, just an unfortunate series of events there for Miami. Obviously, at the beginning there, getting the trade, which I wouldn't, man, that really would have done them in a little bit there. But again, just Western Michigan seems to know how to hold these sites, way to play these angles correctly. Honestly, you know, if you're Miami, you really got to start bringing this back here a little bit here. I know it's still early on, but you got to start, you know, bringing this back. Let's make sure, you know, to utilize util and honestly just play smart.
Especially losing that second round with your guns, like losing that and then now having an eco problem. But we see him pushing it a little bit more mid here. Lettuce Dumpling immediately taking out Evan. Jaeger taking out Sa. We are on a save here, so the kills necessarily don't matter, but we need to take out at least a few people so we can dampen their eco just a little bit. But we have Modi right now pushing more towards site. You have that Yoru clone up in front. A bunch of people watching towards this heaven area. Modi just waiting it out. You have that Yoru back site waiting a little bit more for contact. Nothing quite yet. Jaeger getting the plant down in the same spot they did previously. Big E falling back. He does potentially have the watch on the flank here. We're waiting a little bit more.
One pick here would be really good. Just get rid of one of those guns here. He's going to get scanned. It looks like the flash is going to go out from Yoru. Yoru didn't see him. Ooh. The smoke's going to go out. He's going to teleport up top here. This is brilliant. Oh!
Samlon,
they get a pick. The Astra there. Samlon's going to sit back here, rat here. He's going to get hit by the dart.
It's still so slow. It's still so slow, but it was honestly a good play to try to maybe get a pick there on the exit, but they completely just went through our spawn.
Yeah,
so.
it's, you know, honestly, in some of those cases, I feel like the best way to play that is kind of just rat somewhere and see if you can just get a cheeky little pick.
Yeah,
but,
go out with the spike.
You know, but yeah.
We do see Saw opping, though. So this could be something.
Round 5. Okay.
Round 5 operator for the attackers. I honestly hope he hits some of these. Because if he gets those kills, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge for us. But we do see this. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do see Omen sitting top mid or on defense. The colors. So confusing.
I know.
I'm so used to just like like one is good, one is bad, and then you kind of have to flip your brain every single time there's a half here. But we're seeing them peeking up a little bit more towards mid here.
Omen's got that smoked off there in mid. Chamber here is going to see the Yoru. Not shoot at it. Going to play patient. He gets the trademark. Yoru, he's going to teleport back. He's inside the Astra smoke here. Looks like Miami is going to start rotating around here because the call is B. They're going to get the spike down. Viper is planting. Astra smokes are going to go away. Chamber's going to sit here. He knows that someone is up top. Doesn't know he's directly to his right. He's going to get picked, but it looks like Biocat is going to get it with the Sova drone. Samlon is going to look for something here.
They're just waiting for some contact, some kind of something.
Ooh,
a bunch of utility getting dropped immediately, pushing through the wall, finding the Astra, unable to get the pick as Jukebox Man finishes him off. Modi getting a pick, unable to finish off. Big E finishing it off, and that was a slaughter a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if last game has really taken a toll on their mental here. Obviously, it's 5-0, and, you know, if I were them, obviously, you know, it's a long and grueling match last game. And now, you know, they're down. They have to play pistol round here against some guns. So now you're going to be looking for some picks here. It looks like it's going to be an A push here. We'll see what Western Michigan will cook up here. We have 2 on A site here, and it looks like Yoru is going to get the alt orb here. Clearly somebody's seen here. Astra Smoke is going to go down. Again, it's kind of slow here. You have to play slow here for them. I would try to see if you could reposition here, see if you can see something. Yoru's going to pop his alt, just a human drone. It looks like Neon is going to try to make her way on the side here. Does not.
Ooh, here we go.
Ooh,
Yoru TP's away.
pick.
Okay, we got the numbers here as we see Sova going in with the drone, waiting out a little bit more as we see not much movement. Immediately, all of them running away to go to B. The chamber, well, the chamber thing is gone, but as we see them pushing in here, we get a little bit more contact. Potentially, we may see this chamber taking the fight. That is Evan's shot. That's beautiful. Evan taking the pick there immediately as we see him swinging out a little bit more. The stun does go out, but he is able to wait it out. He's going to peek here, hopefully, and be able to get the Neon. As we see one Neon going down, sees the Yoru, not able to finish it off, but the trade does go out, and Modi finishes it off. Amazing work from Miami, getting their first round on Abyss.
Wow, it was absolutely beautiful there. You know, Evan is just absolutely classy with that shot with the chamber there. And honestly, a thrifty win right now, this could bring some momentum here. I'm liking it.
This could do it. But we see them here now pushing a little bit more towards that A, maybe a little bit more B here. Also, honestly, I had a question about an Astra ability. I don't know. You may know this, you may not. I can't remember for the life of me. But it used to, the suck used to give you like a vulnerable trait, which made you take double damage. Does it still do that, or has that gone away?
I don't think it does anymore. I'm not really sure like how like Riot like goes around and like nerfs these characters or anything, but honestly, you know, Astra was just kind of like, I never really saw her played a lot.
That's fair. I mean, she was really bad for some time, but then she kind of became good on certain maps. But we did see Jukebox get that first kill with the operator. Miami pushing it a little bit more. Ooh, if that was his head, that would have been beautiful. But Samlon waiting a little bit more, seeing a little bit more contact. Bent, Modi getting a pick, but is immediately traded out by Big E. Seeing the Samlon going in here with the drone. Maybe does he spot the Sova? Nothing quite yet. Playing slow, doesn't see him. Astra pushing up River, trying to take a little more contact. Yeah, trying to take a little more contact. Mid.
Looks like, yeah, 2.
What?
3 are mid. A little risky there. Gonna back up here. Smart idea. 3 mid here. Gonna start to go into B site. Neon's gonna pop her all. Better watch out now.
Here it comes. Operator Neon with an ult. This is gonna be a little terrifying. Long range, short range, all of it, all at once.
Couldn't find anyone. Well, dodged the bullet there. Looks like she's gonna try to push here. And the Viper's Pit is gonna go down. Now things are gonna start to get a little dicey here for Miami. Doesn't know. A little trigger discipline there. Letting Silva come through here. Get the pick on Silva. Get the pick on Neon. Beautiful trigger discipline there. Astra. There it is.
Okay.
All these hop into the Viper's pit here. Doesn't know.
One enemy remaining.
Gets
Nice.
the pick. One enemy
Check
relating.
side.
You gotta get on.
Oh, it does still vulnerable you.
Player standing.
Ooh, this is bad.
No one else could do this.
And no.
No. Man,
No.
unfortunate, but they are gonna lose the gun. But I don't know if that matters here at the end. But honestly, man, just very unfortunate. What did you see there?
I mean, honestly, like, the trigger discipline was huge there, and especially trying to get onto site a little bit better. But there were lives that were lost, like trying to take the site when they weren't together. If they would have just peeked up a little bit more together and not rushed in, that has kind of been a consistency. Not that, like, on last map, we saw a lot of that where they would push alone and then die, or they would peek alone and they wouldn't clear their corners. This was one of those situations that we saw where they did something like that. But we do see them pushing up mid once more. That is a huge space to take, especially with how well they've been doing it. Astra smokes as normal. Everything just kind of getting traded out a little bit more. Is both smokes for Astra going to go towards mid here? That could be pretty big for Miami if they use both their smokes there. But no movement just yet. A little bit more towards A, but no push up. We're still waiting for a little bit more to go out.
Looks like they're going to try to clear A here with the Yoru. Here, see who's on it, but also you can see the two up mid. Oh,
Shots getting traded out a little bit.
No, it's kind of a little slow here. They're trying to Sova drone. Is it going to find? Oh,
yes.
finds
Okay.
two.
Big E does take out River, though, and we're going to see the Neon potentially trying to clear this this gap. Not watching top mid, immediately stunning out Big E, getting another kill on Samlon. Jukebox pushing up a little bit more. Chamber off on this angle a little bit, along with Modi, but he is pushing back towards site. The drone going to clear out the Chamber. Viper very low, maybe gets taken out by Evan. Doesn't peek quite yet. Debating it, nothing quite yet. Modi getting Big E. Modi getting Jukebox. Peeking again, waiting a little bit more. Nothing quite yet. Yes, saw from mid, taking out Biokev. Evan did get taken out by the low HP Viper, but do they have the read in the spawn? Do they expect the Yoru? They don't. Modi dies here. Oh! And that is round once more.
Very unfortunate. Good blind by Lettuce there. But man, you know, Modi, I was trying to bring it back to life there. Getting the picks, but man, it is kind of a little of a bit of a slog for Miami here.
Yeah, it's kind of just a back and forth. Like that first game, this is almost like a kind of like a copy paste from their game last week. They won the first one pretty well. The second one was a little rough, and then the third one they kind of got mollywopped. I hope that doesn't continue to happen, and we see a little bit more of a shift here, and we're able to get it back to 9-3 potentially. But Miami does need to turn it around a little bit.
Looks like it's going to be a split push here. All of Miami is pushing up through mid here, getting aggressive. Maybe this is the key here to the success. They're leaving the spike behind there so they can rotate. But it looks like Sova and Yoru. Big E is going to get the pick on Samlin, and Big E is going to get another pick. They're looking a little dicey here. Obviously, Miami needs to kind of take control here. Back up a little bit, see if you can get maybe a retake here. Looks like, oh! Evan with the pick. Sova is going to pop his ult.
Oh, that's gonna.
Yep.
Oh, we're good.
Yep.
Okay, we're moving a little bit. No, not much yet. You have that neon bottom. Evan takes the jump peek. Doesn't see anything quite yet. See him peeking out a little bit. Nothing, no movement. We're getting the peek. Hopefully he's able to take one out. Rivers with the 2K, and it isn't planted for them. This is amazing if they're able to hold this. You do have, I think it looks like Jaeger on the flank. She's going to take out but gets taken out by Modi. The other one has to push up here, has to peek, gets taken out, but Modi finishes it off. Amazing work for Miami.
Wow, that was beautiful. Way to take the site there. And, you know, again, it's all about the retake, I feel like, when it comes down to these, especially if you're just, you know, not on there to begin with. My general rule of thumb is to retake the site. I feel like that's just the best way to play it. Try to catch them while they're trying to reposition, maybe. Obviously, you know, these picks, getting Lettuce dumpling there early, you know, I feel like a lot of this is going to come down to is taking these big players out of the game first. Obviously, the util looked great there. We popped the Astral, and, you know, it was pretty good.
That was, yeah, it was a good use of the Astro Wall, especially since like they didn't know if you're sticking, if you are like holding an angle, and getting the finish off there was just amazing. But we do see Miami geared up a little more like 2, 1, and 2 with a full push well, a little bit more split, but a 3-1-1 for WMU. A jump peek from Lettuce. Not much movement just yet. You do have that that shotgun going towards Jukebox. Maybe we could see. Oh, Evan, luckily, they had a Phantom. If they didn't have the Phantom there, that would have been his head gone. We're still waiting for a little bit more contact. Nothing quite yet. Smoke's going out, pushing it a little bit for this Yoru. Does break the Yoru clone and does get tagged out by the chamber trip. Oh, that is an amazing escape. They were, escaping there with the dart on you and with the dealing with the Sova drone. That was just beautiful. But an amazing pick from Evan as we're seeing a little bit more contact. Oh my gosh, a bunch of utility just barely dodging Evan. Oh my!
How is he alive? How is he alive?
He should be dead. He should be dead right now.
A Viper Molly and a Shock Dart. Oh, and getting the Neon with the Judge. Great pick. And River is also going to get the Viper here. Stop, man, complete domination there. Way to take that back. Wow, that was incredible.
Oh my gosh, Evan dodging all the utility and still getting a pick on 10 HP.
That is what we're talking about. That is beautiful work right there from Evan.
Wow.
Gosh.
Yeah, you know, I honestly thought he was dead. I saw the snake bite go down, and I'm like, all right, well, he's probably going to accidentally step into it. And then here comes the Silver Dart. But no.
He lives.
It was crazy.
But we are going on to a timeout here. Most likely this will be for Miami as we are about to gear up to go into the second half. Now that is where it's going to matter as we immediately can see that shift potentially. If I can remember from Miami's attack, it seemed like they were pretty fast last time they did this map.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work quite as well as we wanted it to. Let's just hope that they're able to figure out how they play and then start playing around that, because that seems like how we've been winning these last couple rounds. We've been getting the huge reads. We've been playing like a team, and this isn't a comp. This is serious high level skill where you need to be playing as a team.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, honestly, you know, you kind of see how they play on attack, you know, and I think aggressive might be the best way to play this one. But like you said, it didn't work in the last time they played this map, but it's a different team.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's different people. Again, I like to say that you got to get rid of the big players first.
Yes,
like Lettuce
100%.
especially. So we'll see, obviously, here when we're coming back now. So let's see. All right, so it looks like we are gonna have potentially a push here. You're not really. Oh, Sova's gonna go over to B chamber. Right. So yeah, you're looking at a looks like 2 kind of mid here, 1 on A, and again, it's going a little slow now. You're gonna see if you can Sova drone this out. See if you can see anything. You do see 1. You know one's there. The Astro Smoke's going to do it. And you can find 2. And you tag them. It's pretty good here.
Especially since they're on a save. You do have the gun advantage right now. With the pushes right now, there's not much movement. I almost expected the Sova to try to fake it out a little bit more, and the others to try to maybe lurk up mid or onto A. But you do have that Viper lurk. That is obviously a normal play for Viper, but not much movement still. Lettuce Dumpling trying to find at least like a little bit of a peak. Like maybe the right angle to find maybe like run up or TP to try to get that shotgun, because that is the weapon he has, right? I mean, he has to play around that. And so far it seems like he's pretty stuck. He ults immediately out, spotting out a bunch of them as he continues to try to get back onto site. He does clear it out for him pretty well, though, so they are able to get on as you see him running up into... Oh, gosh, he's going to timing this.
30 seconds.
And that's Sova dead. Yeah, there it is.
That's just really unfortunate. Honestly, you know, now it's just kind of, it's time to retake the site. Maybe you want to try to play off a little bit here. They're going to back up into A main here, and it's just, man, you know, this is where it is. This is where you got to try to retake here. They're all playing back there. Oh, Viper with the double kill, but he's killed by Modi. Evan's going to get a pick here. 2 left, 2v2. Again, you have gun advantage, but they both have marshals, which could be a little dicey here. Can he get it here? They know he's on it. Nah, that Omen smoke. As soon as it goes down, if you can try to win the gunfight here, he's going to tap. He's going to get 1. Still has time here.
No!
Oh, very unfortunate. Man, I liked how they played at the beginning, trying to avoid those scouts, or I'm sorry, marshals, wrong game. But yeah, honestly, again, But man, it was just unfortunate that Sova got timing there by the Yoru, and it all just started to fall apart there.
Honestly, best call there, Smoke Spike. Smoking Spike, they had the Astra still at the time, obviously, but they had the Astra, Smoking Spike, or letting, like, the people that were peeking out from, like, the backside of A. They should have let them clear the under area first before peeking out so that they didn't lose 2 of their players right then. And then it should have been an easy cleanup from there because all they had was Marshals. But as we see him here, this is a fast push for A with Sa and Samlon sitting close. The Neon immediately going in with her ult, clearing sight very fast, getting into a back spot area. Astra Wall going out. Ooh, we're gonna wait here as you see both of them holding the same angle. Falling back, waiting a little bit as he peeks through, gets the pick! Amazing work from Sa as we're still waiting a little bit longer. They have the Viper ult out right now. Viper hiding away, trying to get a little more contact. Waylay going in, Modi getting the pick on. Oh, taking the pick! Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
That's how you do it.
All right, great.
That's how you do it. That was beautiful. Way to retake the site there.
Oh.
That's exactly how you do that. And yeah, that's good.
That was really good. Like, I honestly, like, there was a moment where all of them are alive,
Switching
and then they go in, and then,
sides.
oh, wait, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah. No, sometimes that's just how simple it is. You know, again, just side retake. You know, that's honestly some things that are just like, that's how big it is. And
Yeah.
honestly, that's just how you should play it. But you know,
Great work, but now we're going to see Miami on the attack. We're going to switch it up entirely now. Are we? How do you think? How well do you think we're going to go on this?
I think, you know, I don't know what they're gonna cook up here. I say play aggressive, play fast, get the picks.
Honestly, yeah.
That's how I think you should do it.
Especially given right now with the 2 duelists and Sova on that A site and both smokes on B. Honestly, kind of an interesting play. But with Viper, your smokes are already down before the round really starts. Astra can place them from anywhere on the map, so maybe them playing together is not too bad of a call. But there we go. We see our boy Evan peeking mid here as one does. He's amazing at that angle, especially given that he right now has the only scoped weapon. But peeks from Neon from mid. Contact, waiting it out. Peeks is not able to get the pick and is immediately probably should leave here. Let's wait it out a little bit. They push in, may try to get a little bit more of a flank. River taking out one, Sa getting taken out, but River's able to take out a second. As we see more, oh my, wow.
The collat from River, that was insane.
That was insane.
That was insane.
Ghost collat is just, that was beautiful. 4K. River right now top in the leaderboard, 15 and 11. Amazing work. I mean, wow.
Yeah,
That was clean.
that was clean. Way to take sight, way to get it down, and position yourself in a better spot so you could get those.
They're reading a book. Sorry. Sorry. Look at them all gathered around.
And I love that Riot does it. They put like little stuff everywhere, you know.
It's so nice. Like, it makes the map feel like actually complete. And
but they care, you know.
they care about it. But we see them pushing up a little bit more here on to B. It seems like a complete default as you see Sam a little bit more lurked up with, Modi getting the pick on Jukebox. Amazing work. Jukebox most likely trying to get that orb. As we saw them on that first map, they tried to farm that Neon ult. And, I mean, honestly, fair enough. I mean, like, it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
It gets pretty scary in certain situations. But seeing Modi here falling back, everyone trying to regroup towards this B push. Everyone for B is offsite, and this could be the thing that they need to be able to the shotgun going out. I don't know if that's going to be good for him, but it could be the thing that they need to get on site and get the plant down and just play for those long angles, because right now you have the gun advantage. Their best weapon is a shotgun, and you have a Vandal and two Guardians, an Outlaw. You should be very set here as long as you play the right angles and don't let this flanker get you. It seems that they picked him off, so that's very good.
Yep.
But no deaths right now for Miami. Wall's going out. That spike is planted for you, but you do have to be sure to play this right. Modi, they do know he's backside. Wait a little bit more. One up top. Is not able to clear him out. Do they get the pick? They get the pick on Modi, but the smokes go down. They don't have enough of the Viper juice to finish that out, but it's gone. That Guardian's gone. But this round is now over in favor of Miami. Amazing work.
Evan with that Outlaw, man, just holding it down. Honestly, that's just how you use the Outlaw.
Oh, yeah.
You
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. He's just a fantastic player, especially from the range. And, you know, That was great.
Yeah, that was great. Especially looking now like to their buy, like they now have like a lot of light shields, which is where Outlaw shines the best.
Man, yeah, ever since they introduced that gun to the game, you know, I feel like it's kind of changed the way that you play around these, you know, how do you incorporate that into your strategy here? It was
Get him out, he's gonna drown. But you are so like playing around that Outlaw, like you have to be safe now because they know that you have that Outlaw, so they have to play around that perfectly. But we are seeing a fast push through mid here, clearing out with the drone. That was a pretty good play here as we see him back sight, going in a fast push. Nothing quite yet. Is he gonna push the smoke? That could, I mean, honestly, pushing the smoke here, maybe not the best play. Maybe you just sit here close with the shotgun. That might be their best play here. But the Outlaw clearing, shoot it. Okay, good. they should clear that for the Waylay so that they should be able to. Okay. Blind going out. Flicked it. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. We're waiting out a little bit more. Modi clearing that backside. Jaeger does take out Evan, so that is the Outlaw down. They do know that they can play a little bit more aggressively here. Big E taking out Modi and Jukebox finishing out River for a round over. But getting 2 there was still really big, especially given how many people you lost on that second with all those guns. Getting 2 there, it puts them a little bit more of a dampen on their economy. And hopefully you can just continue to spiral with that, keeping their economy lower than yours and allowing yourself to buy a little bit more often.
Yeah. Now you gotta be a little careful here. It is 6'9", but you know, it's all right.
Sorry.
But yeah, you know, just try to get them to falter a little bit here. You know, you're obviously, you know, theirs is looking a little bit better than ours when it comes to this. But honestly, now you need to start playing more aggressive here. You know, we need to take sight fast, I would say, honestly. And Chambers going mid. This is perfect if he can get the peek on the Neon. Silver Drone is going to see 2, possibly. Don't know if he saw the second one.
He's in the smoke. Look out, please. Oh, he has a shotgun, I just realized. That's terrifying. Oh,
a
shit.
Judge Demon, yep. Oh, he's going to get the trade, though.
As we wait a little bit more, you see him dropping down. That Yoru clone is out, taking out Lettuce Dumpling. Waiting a little bit more contact here as you see River backside. Or not River backside. You see Neon backside as we see the smoke going out. Honestly, I would have probably saved that smoke for Heaven so that you would have been able to cut off that just in case. But the backside smoke probably is best because then now they don't know if you're playing close or playing far. So like you could be playing in that close angle there, and they don't know. They have to play safe. They have to play smart. So that slows them down a little bit. Evan's TP is down. He has a little bit better an angle, especially if they smoke it off. He can TP up and get a good sight line on the site. Oh, here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. Pick 1. Biggie takes out River, but they're not able to take out the utility as that Astra stall is still going amazing. Oh my goodness, Modi getting taken out, but Samlon remains. Samlon gets taken out, but they are not able to defuse. Beautiful work.
All right, there you go. That's how you hold it. Play Spike. Man, that was good. And you know, I saw the Astra util there to get them off the Spike. I don't know, maybe if they were just trying to tap it, but it, you know, she got pulled in, so it worked. Yeah, honestly, it was beautiful.
Given the like Astra's denial of the plant or of the diffuse is really good. One of the best, I'd say. Now, what we saw that round was a good round to win, especially, but we lost all of our weapons, which means our eco is in a little bit of a worse situation than we may want right now. I bet this round we may have to save before going into the next one.
Right. But hey, on these eco rounds, you know, anything's possible. You can still win. Get a thrifty, you know?
Yes, definitely.
Show them.
That's the hope, at least, especially if we have Evan going mid, maybe getting some picks with either his Deagle or Marshall, Outlaw, whatever he runs, whatever he may need. But hey, we're doing pretty great so far. We just got to keep it up. We got to keep winning these rounds. It seems the attack is a little bit stronger than the defense already. Oh, yeah. Already. Yeah. Getting those, I think it was three rounds so far to their 1 is kind of keeping it consistent with how they've been rocking it so far as well. Now we just have to keep it running, and we can't let them turn it around.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on this momentum. Exactly. And, you know, I'm just hoping to see Chamber go down with a Marshall and just absolutely obliterate. But it looks like they're all going to full send B here, which actually is the play. There looks like
there's no one.
There's no one on B. Okay. That's great. Viper is going to start rotating back, though.
They aren't going to expect this. They aren't going to expect that the site's completely clear. Okay, okay.
And they're going to pop the Waylay ult. And it looks like here comes the team. You have two coming from mid, from attacker side here. Looks like it's
just slowing down, honestly. No movement just yet, but we are about to see some peek here. Chamber about to fight the Viper. Viper getting taken out. That's one of their big ones right there. As you said, like getting rid of those big hitters first. Oh! Oh my gosh! Wait! Oh!
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, an ace.
An ace!
An ace.
Holy moly!
Wow.
That's amazing.
He got the collab. Wow, that was just, gosh, perfect aim, beautiful. I'm astonished.
They were all alive, and then they weren't, and they were gone. It was just, that's Evan. That's beautiful.
Wow.
That's beautiful. Just amazing work from Evan there. That might be the thing that they need to turn this around. That might be like the little bit of the boost that they're gonna need, that little push. And that was just, wow. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
that was, wow. Yeah.
Amazing work. But now we're going to see them full pushing more towards A here. Sova ult immediately getting popped. Maybe trying to get this. Oh, please. Please get it. Please kill him. No. Blind going out. Is able to kill one. The Neon is close. Getting the Neon as well. That is amazing. Ult's like immediately getting taken out, which is just huge. And then Evan hiding away, finding that site, or finding that Sova, taking him out as well. Getting onto site here, as we see immediately the other two smokes agents. Well, I think he thought those smokes were from smoke. I'm confused now too. The other two, it seems like they are just going to be going for a full save. Honestly, probably a good call.
Yeah, that's a good call. Obviously, getting the Neon and was it the Sova or the Yoru?
The
at the
Sova ult,
beginning?
yeah.
And yeah, no, but that was good.
Yeah.
The Omen blind got both of them. It was great.
Beautiful util usage.
Exactly. That's what I love to see. I love good util usage. That is how you win games sometimes. It's
Yes.
just using your util and using it to take advantages. And it looks like we're gonna go 9-9 here.
I mean, honestly, saving all of our guns on that round is going to be huge, especially knocking them down a couple pegs. We did see, like, this was kind of like a weirder buy. The Neon bought a shotgun with everyone else buying the Vandals, but hopefully, as we see them going into this one, they should have a little less money and maybe will be where did the operator come from? What? I thought that she was broke. She's not broke. She has an operator and light shields. I'm kind of lost for words.
But no, let me touch on something. The lettuce dumpling has kind of started to slow down a little bit. Like I said, taking out the big hitters here. I'm not really sure, if he's gotten a lot of kills since then. But here they come. Yeah, he's pushed up mid.
He's on that
sitting
rope.
on the rope.
They're never going to expect this. No one ever does this. This is like, oh no.
Here he comes. Trigger. Yeah.
Oh, yes! Hallelujah! Praise Jesus. As we see, Sa was able to take him out before he was able to take out our Omen. That is huge. That is going to be huge here, especially getting rid of that gun. Actually, he only had a Bulldog. But anyway.
But,
yeah, it's still some. Oh, Modi. Oh, Modi still ain't. See, that's why you don't leave him. Oh. I was gonna hype him up, and then he got taken out. But he was left alive and was still able to get that kill, which maybe that kill wouldn't have happened if he would have died because oh no.
See, and that was in that case where you would kind of just play the spike, maybe listen for the tap. I wasn't sure what the util situation looked like, but
yeah, I fear in that kind of situation, you kind of have to try to get a pick early because if it's a 3v1. All they can do is have one person hold close, have one person hold another angle, have the other person defuse. So the best bet there probably was for him to try to get a pick. But sadly, they were just able to peek off of each other and get the kill. Which still getting all those kills on that round was pretty big, especially since it looks like now they're on a kind of a weird buy again.
Yeah.
Like the shotgun. Getting a little low on money, like in general. So like if they lose this, that will send them to a
I'm
save.
seeing something now.
What are you seeing?
See, Yoru, I'm pretty sure he has his ult. And Yoru's, from what I know, Yoru's and Bucky's, they love each other. And this could be a play from the Yoru. Obviously, His ult's not as strong as it used to be, but man, I've known a couple Yorus who are pretty good at this strategy here, so we'll see what they do. It's looking like a B push here. Astra's going to put down 2 smokes here. And Suh's going to get the pick on the Astra. 2 are Heaven. They're going to kind of back up here. And it looks like Spike is going to get planted here.
All you have to do is just play for time. You know that they have a shotgun. You know they have, well, actually, you know they have an operator, which means that you could play probably a little closer on site than maybe normally. Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to, here it comes.
Here it comes.
No! That's unfortunate.
I told you.
Well, yeah, you did say that. You did say that indeed. Modi about to potentially peek. Spike diffuser was killed. They don't know where he is. He's able to find 1, able to find 2, able to find 3. Modi with the 3K clutch.
Leave it to Modi for that. Wow, Modi, clutch god. That's insane. Beautiful execution there. Way to stay alive. Way to
stay alive.
It was great. But yeah, I told you that Yoru, man. They love their buckies. That's
terrible. But like that is Modi's MO. Modi and Samlon, they are consistent like 3K clutchers. And they do a beautiful job of when they do it. Like seeing that he peeked through mid, he got the angle, got 1, able to get the Viper off of the defuse. Honestly, Viper should have defused there, had the Yoru TP back and fight, but they didn't. They peeked and they got taken out, and that was just amazing. But you do see, oh, they are on a full save here. So you have a bunch of lurks here mid with this chamber, watching this angle. They do hear him a little more towards B. Do they fast push? It seems like right now they're just trying to get some ults, trying to get all those orbs to make sure that they can try to utilize their ults for these next coming rounds. But you see Evan pushing up a little bit more. No contact just yet. It seems it's very quiet. Smoke's about to go out. The Neon probably going to try to peek from Heaven with the Marshall. But I highly doubt she'll be able to get a pick here. As we see Suh pushing out a little bit more. It does, no shot, or shots getting traded out, but there might be a push from Astra here as we see Plant about to go. Oh, don't push back, and Astra's going to peek. And they do find the Astra. Evan able to pick that off, which is just huge. That's a Deagle down. They do have a Stinger and another Bucky. Are you kidding me? Another Bucky.
Again, Yorus love their buckies, man.
Yorus love their Buckies. It's insane, but the ult is about to come out, which is going to be a huge utility usage. And the TP away. Another pick going out. Modi getting the pick on the Sova. The last one in the corner. Jukebox is able to kill 2. Evan finishing out with a 3K.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Dying 2 people there at the end was a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
you know,
you still got around.
We're full buys all around here, it looks like. And you know, it looks like Viper has her ult. We're looking at an Astra ult here, but we also have ours and an Omen ult, which I think could be interesting if you use it correctly.
Yes. I'm a little scared now. We are 11-10. We are once again very close to another situation as last game. Second game you have ever casted. We are immediately throwing you into double overtime games. But we are getting started here with Evan going towards mid. We have a default push here as we are still waiting a little bit. Neon about it. Oh no! That's unfortunate timing. But he is able to get the kill here, lurking up a little bit more. Are you going to be able to find the Neon? You dart going out, does not find the Neon. Do you expect him to be close? You don't. Oh gosh. You lose 2 there. Do you hear the other person pushing more towards flank? You don't see the Sova as we're waiting a little bit more for contact. A 3-2, not in favor of Miami right now. You probably don't expect the flank, but hopefully he continues to push and we just have a good timing here. But it seems the timing is good as we continue to push back more towards that B site. Astra has cleared it though, so they know that they are pushing B right now, unless they rotated through their spawn, which would be a little weird given that they were, you know, at that mid area. But they are more back site now. Samlon getting the plant down with Suh watching. Ooh, a little bit more damage going out towards that. You don't know where the Astra is. Astra flank. Astra finds both. And that is a round win for WMU.
Yeah, unfortunate. I was really eyeing the Sova here. I thought he was just kind of going to push out and just hold down left click, but he did not, which I thought, you know, that's usually what Odin people do. But no, honestly, yeah, just unfortunate. We're going to go to 11-11 here. Obviously, you know, this is still winnable. Again, it's all going to come down to execution. And I feel like we need to see more Yeah, util usage here. Honestly, you know, we've seen the past couple rounds when they've won. Util was a big part of it,
Yes.
and we need to see that again. We're gonna get a chamber out here
Here we go.
from Evan. I'm very confident that he's gonna get a kill here. I mean, you know him.
You know him. He hits those shots, hopefully. We
Mhm.
don't want to jinx it.
That's
because
true.
right
Knock
now,
on wood.
every shot matters,
play,
and if
let's
he can
play.
hit these, we should be set. But we do have that Odin from BioKeth once more, tagging the Neon out a little bit. Dart going for back sight. Peeking in. Are we going to be able to find a little bit more contact? I don't know what that is. There was something cutting them off, but there something happened. But another fight going out. Jaeger able to completely escape without getting damaged. Samlon killing BioKeth. River able to get another pick there as we wait a little bit more. Samlon getting the pick on Jaeger. Oh my gosh, yes, Samlon getting the pick on Big E. Okay, let's see it, Samlon. Get that 4K, get that 4K. As we see Lettuce Dumpling pushing in a little bit more. He doesn't expect him, and Samlon gets that 4K.
I would just like to say River was concussed.
Yes.
And still got the pick. I would, wow. And then obviously, you know, you had Samlin. Man, 12-11.
Beautiful work there.
Wow. Match point.
Match point here. Please.
Please.
Please. Pretty please. See, pretty please. We ask something so humbly, so kindly that you just please finish this.
Yeah.
Finish this before we go to quadruple over.
No thanks. Not again.
Not again. We don't need that. But this is Miami's chance to finish out finally with their first win. If we can do this, if we can kill 5 of them, if we can head tap them all 5 times. It seems that right now they are on a little bit of a weird buy with 2 shotguns. Samlon did pick up the Odin. You know what? That might actually be a pretty good idea here. I won't really hate on it. But you do see that Viper ult going out with both of... Actually, Sova's not even playing near the Viper ult. As you see him playing more towards that A site, they are immediately rotating over towards A as you have Chamber clearing that angle. 2 of Miami up mid with Modi and River watching for that angle just in case. Modi immediately falling away. River holding this angle. It's honestly a very good call here considering how often they have been flanking. Smoke going out, dashing towards back sight, and we see the Astra immediately fall away. Smoke's going out. Does this Astra push it? Right now it seems... Oh, there we go. River getting the kill. Does she expect the second? It doesn't seem she does. Does she? She gets away. Beautiful. Amazing timing. Just waiting for a little bit more contact. Evan's not going to expect the oh no, good pick there. Getting out immediately. That was huge because if he would have stayed there any longer, like a moment longer, he would have died.
Now, if you're looking here, they got 2 guys with shotguns. And
tagged up though. Big damage.
big damage. We'll see if they can hit Evan sitting up top here.
Okay. Oh.
Spike tagged.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
picks.
3 of us remaining though, and we are able to hold them off. And it
that's
is round
it!
over.
Miami
gosh.
with the win, not letting
Let's
it go
go.
into overtime.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
We've done it. We've done it, folks. We have done it. 1-3. We finished that out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was
Beautiful
beautiful.
work all
Wow.
around.
That was great. Now, hopefully we can get the stats here. I would like to point out, I was watching him, and sorry, Lettuce, I'm not a hater or anything, but Lettuce only got 3 kills in that second half.
Wait, you were
I was
Actually?
stat watching him.
you were stat
And
watching.
someone can correct me, but I'm pretty sure he only got 3 kills in that second round.
Oh
and-
my gosh, you're right. He was at 13.
Yeah,
He fell off.
exactly what I said. Shut down their big
You
hitters.
were
You
so
looked at Lettuce in the
right.
last match or the last game on Bind. He was good, but man, that's what
fell off.
happens.
And you can see the difference in KDs here. Like Miami's quite like a lot better.
Mhm.
A lot better
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. But wow. I mean, Evan with the ace. I mean, each person hitting their shots. River getting some serious, like, huge kills.
Yeah.
Like that Neon when she was ulting. Huge pick there. Suck getting onto site every single time. And even though he may not have gotten the kills, he still took the space. Samlon's utility usage, just amazing. Modi and Rivers smokes both, cutting off the amazing angles that they needed. And I mean, come on, Evan's shots every single time.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
just
And
amazing.
the ace too.
The
Oh
ace,
my
the ace.
gosh.
What was it, like 4 headshots? Like the
collab.
collab.
Oh my god.
It was amazing work.
beautiful. And again, like I said, I think the big thing that was util and playing, around the bomb, and it was
Yes.
great. And again, shutting down their big hitters.
Yes, 100%. Getting those picks off the board early and just being able to continue on. But just amazing work. Miami's
Beautiful.
first win. We have done it, everybody. We have done it after coming from the beginning of that first game that we ever played of having like that more, a little not quite as coherent as a team, to that second finally being able to play a little bit more as a team, to the third one playing very well, and now this one where we have played like a team, we have won the rounds, and we have gotten the shots. We have played beautifully. And honestly, that ace might have been the most important thing to get the win. Because think about that. That kills like mental a little bit. That kills your mental.
Because he's hot now.
Now you know he's hot.
Yeah.
He's heated up.
He's
and
good.
He's good. And that's what you want a chamber. A chamber is best when he's heated up. And they just rolled with it and they continued, and it was just beautiful work.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, way to get their first win this season here. I think their next is on Thursday against Ball State.
Ball State? Ooh. Ball State is pretty good from what we have seen so far. But now Miami is on the board, and if we can continue to get some rounds, get some wins, we should potentially have a chance of going to LAN. We will see, though, as long as we are able to keep consistently and continue to improve. But we will see you then. We will be back on Thursday at 8 o'clock. Please come back and come support our troops as they push into another game. Thank you all for coming around, and we will see you then.
Thanks for watching.